time for UW Stevens Point hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Follow the Pointers all season long as they battle in the Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. Pointers hockey on the Pointers Sports Network is brought to you by Marshfield Clinic Health System, Skyward, Century Insurance and Century World, U.S. Bank, Team Sherrill Companies, Subway, Papa John's, Badger State Games, the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Also by Grazzi's Italian Grill, Coca-Cola, BSN Sports and Under Armour, TDS Fiber, Sport Clips, Stevens Point Brewery, Goose on Main, and Ascension. And good evening from KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Welcome to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. I'm Tom Weaver. Sean McMahon back with me again. Hard to believe, partner here. Final regular season home game of a very short season that seems like it has flown by, but a ton on the line.
Yeah, a ton on the line. The Pointers could finish anywhere from 6th to 4th, or I'm sorry, 2nd to 4th in the WIAC standings, depending on how the other games go. So we'll see. The Pointers put up a ton of shots on Wednesday night against Northland, 60 in total, got 2 goals across. Goaltender Chris Kerr. From all accounts, the effort was pretty good. Just couldn't solve the goaltender for Northland.
You'll hear that coming up here from Coach Krieger in just a minute here, but that's exactly it. They were humming and just could not get it to go. I've done about as much number crunching as I can, and from what we understand, 10 a.m. seating meeting tomorrow, and they kind of got to wait till these games get through tonight. You got to make sure everybody tests and all that stuff. But if I'm a firm believer, you get a Pointer win here tonight. The Pointer fans are fans of Eau Claire and Stout. Those 3 things happen. I think Stevens Point, by percentage points, would finish 2nd and would get a home game next Wednesday. Yeah, there are multiple scenarios that could go either way. You could end up with, by points-wise, Stevens Point, Eau Claire, and River Falls all tied with 11. So I think none less but 60 minutes ahead of you here to get things going and try to build some momentum. Off day Monday would be nice, especially with some injury situations. Steven Qualiata not back in the lineup. Jordan Fader injured a hand as well on Wednesday at Northland. So a little lineup juggle there, and hope to get them back for next week. We'll take a break. When we come back, you'll hear from Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. Stevens Point and Northland coming up. The WIAC regular season finale coming up next here on the Pointers Sports Network.
After the game or anytime, head into Goose on Main, downtown Stevens Point. Goose has 38 beers on tap. That's right, 38, including all of your favorites, an awesome selection of microbrews and craft beers featuring some of the finest beers brewed right here in Wisconsin. If you're hungry, you'll find out firsthand why Goose was voted the best burger and best fish fry in Portage County. Before or after Pointers hockey or anytime, stop into Goose on Main, just minutes away on Main Street, downtown Stevens Point.
Continue their Pointer hockey coverage on the Pointer Sports Network. Tonight, it is the Pointers hosting Northland, regular season finale at KB Willett Arena. We talk now with Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. And Coach, you ventured north on Wednesday. One of those games where I think, folks, when they talk about how quirky of a game can hockey be sometimes you just run into a hot goalie. 60 shots on goal? Give us your thoughts on going up there. From what I saw in video and pieces here, looks like a nice effort from your fellas, but it is one of those cases where a guy can, be the difference in a game, and a guy that makes 58 saves, you got to tip your cap to him, don't you?
Yeah. I don't like bowing down for that, but I mean, at the end of the day, you can look at it one of 2 ways. You can look at it as, if you ran into a hot goal, what? But I still believe, that you earn those bounces, you earn those pucks to go in, and it doesn't just happen. That night, it stems from, we probably have that game coming. I think it's a game that if we play 100 times, we probably win it 95 times. If we play it the same way, those bounces probably happen 95 times. 5 times they don't. And, we had talked last week about, everybody individually and as a group, the reason why, the 5% succeed in life, or, those people succeed in life, or would it be business sports, is we're willing to do the extra 5% that, more that is asked of them. And we haven't done that consistently, individually or as a team, and I think that was a lesson, and it's tested us a little bit of, how bad do we really want it, or what are we willing to do to get it, and I think we really have to put the work in and just continue to take that extra 5%. That's all we were off, was just that extra little bit, pucks bouncing over our stick, just a little details. But structurally, we played a great game, probably one of our cleanest games of the year as far as total, system wide of limiting their grade A's and getting as many as we could. Got the puck to those areas, just couldn't finish, whatever it means. So it was a good effort. I just think given the scenario, it's just a little bit of a test for us to see how bad we really want to work for it here coming down the stretch.
I think the other thing, too, is obviously your first overtime game, so 3-on-3, the new NCAA rule here. I got to believe that's something you don't mind, right?
Yeah, I love it. Obviously, there was a little bit of uncertainty with it, especially with our league not having the auto bid. Obviously wins and losses are a little bit of more magnitude in that regard since we are looking to front a large bid. So, losses are big. You want to take the ties, but it fits with our DNA and it fits with my DNA as a coach and our DNA as a team. I want us to be aggressive. I want us to go for the kill, go for the win, not to play for second, not to play, not to lose a game. So it fits into our mindset that way, and that's why you saw us pull the goalie at the end of the game to try to get a win. It had nothing to do with. I really, honestly, have no clue what the standings are or the point system. It's all confusing this year. We just wanted to win. It's a game that we felt we should have won. Theoretically, and we wanted to win, and want guys with that type of mindset. So I think the 3-on-3 is going to be interesting moving forward. In a full season, and how people handle it. I think it's exciting for the fans once they do get back in the building. It's a lot of open space, a lot of skilled players. So I think it's a very positive thing and a choice made by the college hockey overall.
Yeah, I think one of the real benefits, I think, from this shortened season, we focused a lot on, overcoming a lot of obstacles, things like that. But I think one of the positive things here is you've been running anywhere from, 5 to 10 freshmen in your lineup here this year that, these kind of 10 games for them of how they get in the lineup, do you look at it that's really up and fades down the road, from an experience standpoint?
Yeah, I think that last Friday's game against Stout, with what we did and the statement that our program made as far as playing 15 players and 8 forwards and having the success that we did, I think that game, I said to the team, to the captains afterwards, that game was going to, we're going to use that game not only for our time right now, but moving forward next year and years beyond. That game, in a nutshell, paints the picture of our culture, what we want it to be, what it needs to be a championship team, why we're willing to do things differently than other teams to be successful. I'm willing to take risks that other people aren't willing to take, and I want my guys to do the same thing because we hold ourselves to a higher standard. And that game paints the picture perfectly of nobody's bigger than the team. We're going to win with or without you. It's a fun ride, but everyone comes here and checks their ego at the door to be a part of something bigger than themselves. And 2, you control your playing time as a player. I'm a very fair coach. I say that. A lot of coaches say that, but it's 2 sides of the coin to actually do it. And I don't care where you came from, how many games you played, senior, freshman. If I want people that are all in, committed to the team's success, team goal, and whoever earns it at that time and is confident playing in, they're going to only not only get in, but they're going to have confidence when they get in. That's why you see these guys as freshmen that are coming in. Sam Aid played his first game last night as a freshman and played, I thought, very, very well. It didn't just happen. It didn't just happenstance. He's had a great couple practices leading up to this, and he kind of just his mindset on things. So it's a lot of those scenarios, a lot of lessons are going to be learned individually as a group. But I think moving forward, I think that game is going to be the standard that we need to hold ourselves to and always draw back on.
And I think kind of feeding off that a little bit here, obviously something unique. I know you've been doing a lot of work on the recruiting end of things here, but you had the opportunity to have some discussions with some of your guys whether or not they want to stick around or not. I would have to think you got a fair mix of some guys that are ready to move on to the world and some guys that are considering sticking around. How much different is that dynamic for you in the big picture of things?
Yeah, it's different. I mean, this whole year's been different. So I guess in a nutshell, it doesn't even really shock us. But I think everybody's become so flexible in the last 12 months as a society. But it's definitely different. It almost feels like there's uncertainty with recruiting in general, just with recruiting 20-year-olds. Their seasons are messed up. And then there's uncertainty with seniors, and not only seniors, but freshmen, juniors. I mean, everybody gets that year. It's not just the seniors who's in their 5th year. Jordan Fader as a junior has an option to be a junior again next year, and it's right down the line. So a lot of teams have used it in different ways. For us, we've tried to focus on here and now, and I think, how the season would have played out, past played out, going to play out is going to affect a little bit different. So we've had conversations, but there's been those conversations. There hasn't really been anything beyond that. And moving forward after the season's over, pretty quickly we'll have conversations and talk, but it's a unique scenario that we're working through and we've talked about, but haven't really forced anybody's hand as, I know it's just kind of a big decision for guys, but it is different.
And really top of mind awareness here is either 3 or 4 games here with the chance to build some momentum here, and that's job number one, right?
Yeah, we got to build upon our game. I think we really are set up for the first spot to move on success right now. I think we just need that extra 5%, obviously, to finish. We need to finish some plays, finish with the puck, obviously, but we still got to keep that 95% of our game that was on and not get away from that. That's the challenge tonight. Is the drawback of the same game plan and master it and execute it the same way, but give a little bit more. It's not easy to do.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointers Sports Network.
Sure Tire and Service. Get your car done right. Big town savings with a small town smile. State of the art Goodyear service keeps you going mile after mile. We're working to earn your trust. You can count on us. Sure Tire and Service. Get your car done right.
Attention winter sports enthusiasts! The 32nd Annual Badger State Winter Games are now open for registration. We will be holding a select number of fun winter events in a safe environment. Go to badgerstategames.org for information on games that anyone can compete in. Billiards, bowling, cornhole, or how about CrossFit, trap shooting, or fat tire bike racing. The Badger State Games are for all ages with any type of athletic ability. Compete for gold, silver, and bronze medals in the sport you love and create traditions and memories to last a lifetime. Go to badgerstategames.org for event listings, locations and times, and to register. And be sure to like us on Facebook. Event schedules are tentative and subject to change. The 32nd Annual Badger State Winter Games are brought to you by these proud sponsors: Marshfield Clinic, Habush and Rotier, Jim Nick American Family Insurance, People's State Bank, and Sunrise Broadcasting.
Pointers would like to thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 24/7 ATM available. UWSP students, you can link your student ID with a U.S. Bank checking account to use at any ATM and to make PIN debit purchases. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point.
How are you feeling today? Remind loved ones to get the care they need. Someone you know may be delaying important emergency care, chronic care, or emotional care. In fact, 70% of people we surveyed have skipped getting the care they need or know someone who has during the pandemic. At Ascension, Wisconsin, appointments are available now with strict precautions in place for your safety and our care. Ask about virtual visits. ERs at Ascension, Wisconsin hospitals are open 24/7. Get the care you need at getascensionwisconsincare.com.
All right, back here at Will Arena, we are set to go here. Your starting lineups for the Northland Lumberjacks. The goaltender is the junior out of Regina, Saskatchewan, Taylor Unruh. Second game of the year, 0-1 at 3.07 goals against average. The defenseman, freshman Zach Ross out of Portland, Oregon. And it is Connor Evans, a junior out of Uxbridge, Ontario, Canada. Up front, the forwards are Ty Brown out of Weyburn, Saskatchewan. Marshall Nicotin is a junior out of Kirkland Lake, Ontario, and Cole Woodliff, a junior out of Vernon, British Columbia, Canada. Seamus Gregory, head coach of the Lumberjacks, in his seventh season, 100 losses and 16 ties. For the Pointers, UW-Stevens Point, Ryan Wagner, 5'11 junior out of Indianapolis, Indiana. He has taken the mantle here, 2-0-1 at 2.85 goals against average for the Pointers. The defenseman, Tristan Conrad, 5'10", 190, and a senior out of Lockport, Illinois. Harrison Stewart, 6'1", 190, and a freshman out of Rockford, Illinois. Up front, Zach the centerman, 5'10", 180, and a senior out of South Lyon, Michigan. The right wing, Cody Moline, 5'7", 165, and a freshman out of North Branch, Minnesota. Colin Raver, the left wing, 6'3", 185, and a senior out of Bartlett, Illinois. Tyler Krieger in his fourth season at the helm of the Pointers, 72, 16, and 9. He is 2-1-2 all time against Northland. Travis Alberg, Sean Hauser, the referees, Todd Treader, Jason Peters will work the lines, and we are underway off the opening draw. Pointers set it ahead. It is Colin Raver chipping it ahead. We'll talk about the Pointer lineup here in a minute because we've got some injury issues that the Pointers are dealing through here now. Kicks off far corner. Raver thought it was going to come to him and then caught in the Zamboni door. Here's Harrison Stewart, sends it back the other way. Ahead, Cole Woodliff with it. He will dump it deep. And Raver will chip it around to Tristan Conrad here on the near side. And Cody Moline with it. He's hammered on the near side. Will we get an icing call? No. Comes in on Taylor Unruh. Now here's Colin Raver, forces a turnover. Soares centering pass for Ryan Orgel. He's tripped up on the play. Wanted an interference call, but nothing there. Kind of a bouncing puck that didn't get to him cleanly. And it'll go to the far corner. Opening minute of play here from KB Willett Arena. Pointers center it. Now they kick it back. Shot fired. Isaac Moberg with the shot there. They will hang on. Zek centering Moline and Raver. It's Carteru out there with Isaac Moberg. Ryan Orgel stepping up to play forward here tonight. Again, if you're with us, Jordan Fader injuring his thumb on Wednesday night. Andrew Poulias with David Hill and Justin Daly. Brandon McReynolds back in the lineup for the Pointers, out there with Jake Tice and Tyler Petrusky. Gondorowski, Ashley, Tristan Conrad, Harrison Stewart on defense, Nicholas Aromatario, and Sam Ide getting his first home game here. Here's a shot fired, and that's deflected. Shot block there. Kellen Theraldson will dress as the 7th defenseman here tonight for the Pointers in front of Ryan Wagner. Ryan Orgel will send it deep here for Stevens Point. In the zone it goes. Unruh goes to play it. And Stevens Point on the forecheck here. Hill tries to dig it out. He'll get it. Hill with a shot. Unruh fought that one off. Now they'll come back. Centering pass back toward the front there. Brendan Charlton after it and sent out ahead. Played with a high stick here. Gunrowski will get it. He will play it back in and dump it in. To the end line it goes. Daly after it. He'll set up shot right in front. Gets it. Backhanded shot. Unruh save. Rebound chance goes high up far side. Poulias leaves it out high to Stewart. He'll fire a shot. That goes wide of the net. It is Justin Daly. Gets it to the near side. Centering pass in front. Comes. Backhanded shot to goal. Right between front of the net. Nick Gondrowski. Is that who it is in front of the net, I believe?
Yep.
That is his first career goal as a Pointer. It's 1-0 Stevens Point.
Yeah, Gondrowski came in and pinched in, Tommy, as it will be his first goal as a Pointer. Beats Unruh.
Look at the smile on his face coming back through. That's great to see.
And one of the freshman defensemen, Tommy, that have played very well. Harrison Stewart, you can say the same for. And the Pointers off to a 1-0 lead early here at Willett Arena.
All right, here we go. Fell behind on the road, 2-0. We didn't even talk about that Wednesday night, Sean. And what is it? Chris Kerr made 58 saves for the Lumberjacks on Wednesday night. Tristan Conrad with a late one and a ton of chances in overtime. And it is Stevens Point. All right, it is Sam Ide with it for Stevens Point. Sends it out up ahead. Jake Tice looks to chip it ahead. Up in. And goes up and out of play. Sean, all things sounding like Stephen Qualiata hopefully will get back next week and get his availability there. We'll see how other things work out here, but we've had to jumble some things around here. And boy, I just can't help but think here, Sean, all these young guys that are basically getting a 10-game exhibition season here, for lack of a better term. Ide will carry it in for Stevens Point, rolls it ahead. He's in the lineup for back-to-back nights for the freshman out of Grant, Minnesota. Centering pass comes, chipped loose there. Northland with it here on the near side. McReynolds will get to it for Stevens Point. Looks to kick it out in front of the net to Petrusky. Now it'll come near side. Oh, went back door. Petrusky had it go underneath his stick. He was coming to the near side. Northland back the other way. Ide with a nice job to free that one up. Lumberjacks will get it and send it out. Boy, I tell you what, there are a ton of lineup changes here for Northland from Wednesday. As they have a hefty roster for Seamus Gregory. Comes down the length of the ice, 17:29 to go, Sean. One of the other weird things here, normally didn't put together a script for senior night here tonight for the last regular season home game, and opted not to do it with no fans. And I heard an interesting conversation when I was watching the Badger game with our good friend Brian Posick and Bill Brophy last week, talking about how fans are the oxygen of sports.
That's a really good point.
You know, they really, you look to feed and you need the oxygen. Now right in front, almost a turnover by the Pointers. They'll get it out. Tristan Conrad comes forward. He forces it out on the near wall. Tristan Petrie will get it here for Northland and send it in. Ide over there for Stevens Point. Ide coming in at 6'4", 210.
It's a big
thump to free the puck. Here's Colin Raver racing on the left wing. Ahead for Zach Zeck. And up to the red line on the far side. Now here's a turnover coming in through. Nice recovery here by Cody Moline to free it up. Far corner it goes. Theraldson will chip it near side. Good pace for the Pointers off the get-go here again, Sean, as we saw against Stout last week. Here's Zeck coming through the middle. Lost it, got it back. He'll come to the near side. Firing a shot, pinballing through. That hit a defender in front. Boy, we've seen a couple of shot blocks here by Northland off the get-go here, Sean, that That will leave a mark tomorrow. Raver with a long shot goes wide. Rebound to the near side. Harrison Stewart goes to hold it in along the near boards. Tried to chip it ahead to Raver. He'll get it. Moline to the front of the net. Centering effort broken up there nicely by the Lumberjacks, and they'll swing it around Cole Woodliff. Woodliff near corner. Pointers battle for it again. Now it comes Carter Rue and Cody Moline. Now they'll feed it to Raver. He will turn. Shot save made by Unruz. Boy, I think three guys kind of in the middle there, Sean, waiting to see who is going to shoot. And a nice chance there for Colin Raver. 16:05 to go here in the first. 1-0 Stevens Point on Nick Gonrowski's first career goal as a pointer. Ryan Orgel to the far corner, fights through some traffic. Half ball on the far side. Carter Rue. He'll flip it up high. They'll come back near side. Tristan Conrad shovels a shot. Pad save. Rebound pushed up by Orgel. Shot in the goal. Ryan Orgel hopping up to play forward, Sean. I think that's his third of the year for Stevens Point on the rebound. 15:50 to go. It's 2-0 Stevens Point.
Yeah, you expected this, Tommy. All goal for the Pointers offense. Ryan Orgel finding the loose change after a real good shot, Tommy, by Tristan Conrad, the player that saved the Pointers bacon on Wednesday night up in Ashland to get the extra attacker goal. It's Orgel, his third of the season, and it's a 2-0 lead for Stevens Point early at Willett Arena.
All right, we'll get the face-off. Poulias out there to take it for Stevens Point. So Orgel from, I believe, Tristan Conrad and Harrison Stewart is how that is going to roll. And the Pointers dump it in again. Up far side, off the boards. Hill zips it around. Comes around to the near side, chasing after it. Justin Daly for the Pointers. He'll come. Daly with a shot. That's fought off to the near side. Rebound held into the far side by Wes Ashley. Now coming. Hill fires a shot. That whistles wide. Aromatario from the near side holds it in. He'll send it back again behind the net. Daly dumps it for Poulias. And Northland will get it off the glass and out. Aromatario back at center ice, retreats back. Ahead it goes, chipped in, huge hit from behind.
Watch out here,
goes
Tommy.
down hard as, boy, oh boy, this Sean Poulias coming off. He will try, he gets back up to his knees, and let's see what we got here. That is a dangerous, dangerous hit.
I wouldn't expect Evans to be in this game for much longer, Tommy. They're going to
call, and that is a break. As it is, Connor Evans that will go.
That was
and boy, just from behind, and he went head first into the boards. I think, Sean, the fortunate thing he's there, it's right in front of the bench.
Yes.
So there's no glass.
Yes.
So, you know, that kept him from kind of going head first into the glass. He went kind of over the edge of the boards and then down. Now, Goose on main power play for the Pointers. A reminder, book your Gazebo experience today. Igloo-style cocktails and dining for up to 6. Call Goose, 715-344-3200. Eyed with it for Stevens Point on the power play. Now firing a shot, glove save. And Sean, one sign that Poulias is okay. He's right back out there in the power play and rips it up.
Getting rolling. Let's run the power play numbers for the Pointers quick. 6 of 23 on this season, 26.1%. That's second in the WIAC. Tommy, they were 0 for 2 against Northland on Wednesday night. Penalty kill numbers for Northland, 19 of 25, 76%. That's fourth best in the WIAC.
All right, goes to the far corner. Should also mention we're keeping an eye on the Pointer women's game up at Superior. Pointers, if they can get a win, would get out of the Monday first round game and finish third. So we will do that. A 4-1 loss at Ice Hawks Arena on Wednesday night. Hyde out high, looks to shoot. Instead comes near side. Orgel chops that high. Unruh got a piece of it. And now back the other way. Now it's Carter Rue right in front. He brings it out high. Hyde looks to sweep it. Watch out here. Hustling for Northland is Cole Woodliff ahead. Woodliff, Poulias runs into him. It'll come in. Wagner will chip it off to the far boards. Hyde with it now. He will get it. Send it ahead. Orgel with it again. Orgel had his stick tied up. Almost turned it over. And Hyde and Orgel both having a defender have their stick tied up. Now they run into it. Caught between the feet. Carter Rue will get it. He'll jump to the right side. Rue chips it in far side. Orgel after it. He'll wait for it. Cleared it out. Nice job here by Northland to clear the zone. It'll come back. Aromatario will hustle back, and with pinching into the far side, they finally work it to Brandon McReynolds. He'll try to feed it to Colin Raver. Raver shields it, gets it to Conrad on the near side. Conrad down low, beautiful setup here. Zek with a shot, pad save made by Unruh. 35 to go in the Goose on main power play. Conrad coming, Aromatario with a shot, pad save up into the netting and out of play. 32 seconds remaining in the Pointer power play.
Yeah, Unruh saw that real late, Tommy. Almost beat him. Nice little slap shot by Aromatario. Good power play so far here for the Pointers. Got a couple shots to work on the breakout a little bit.
Yep.
But all in all, once you get it set up, good opportunities for the Pointers from the point.
All right, face off to the left side of Taylor Unruh, who's been under siege here early on. Stevens Point 2-0 lead. Tristan Conrad shot through, save made, rebound push just wide as McReynolds had a good crack at it. Aromatario at the point on the near side, shoves it up the near wall. That goes to Moline, back to Aromatario. That comes around, and around it comes back into the Stevens Point end. All right, Stevens Point with it now. Final 7 seconds of the power play. Conrad ahead. Moline got it. Colin Raver trying to get to it in the near corner, but it's Tristan Petrie that gets there first. Near corner, Stevens Point digs it out again. Moline had it, now sent back deep in by Kellen Theraldson. Ricocheting around, McReynolds ends up with it. He'll center it, coming right in, firing a shot, blockered off there by Unruh. Good rip there that time for the Pointers. And now a shot right in front. McReynolds with a shot in the goal. Brandon McReynolds, I think, brings it out from the near corner. Sean ends up, I think, took a shot. Rebound came right back to him. Brandon McReynolds with his first of the year. It's 3-0 Stevens Point.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Brandon McReynolds, Tommy. Just good job of the Pointers getting in front of goaltender Unruh and just keep hitting good shots on goal. And we're going to get a goal change as Chris Kerr now will come in for the Lumberjacks. Again, made 58 saves on Wednesday night against Stevens Point in that 2-2 draw.
We were kind of scratching our head a little bit when we saw the starting lineup here tonight. After, boy, you think an effort like that, you get a point out, you come back with them, and nope. So the Pointers up here 3-0 as they get her going. Petrusky will get to it for Stevens Point off the draw, sends it in. Boy, he buzzed the tower on the Pointer alum Todd Treader working the lines on the far side. And now it finally dug out here by Northland. Cole Woodliff back the other way, sends it deep. Around it goes into the near corner. And here's a turnover. Shot whistled in front, or more shoved in front, I guess, that hit off the leg of a defender. And Stevens Point will try to clear it up the far side. Gunrowski back behind his own net. He'll come around. Shots on goal, 12-0 Stevens Point at the moment. And 3-0 on the scoreboard. Big collision there. Gunrowski now back the other way. Gunrowski, he'll wait. Firing a shot in. Chris Kerr makes the save. So Kerr, Sean comes in. And he is out of St. Albert, Alberta. Played in the Alberta Junior Hockey League, which we've had some names come from there in the past. B.J. Duffin.
Yep.
Assistant coach Trevor Smith, I know, played in that league up there. So Kerr comes in 0-5-1, 3.53 goals against average with a save percentage of 92.6. Not terrible numbers.
Well, when you play on a team that is offensively challenged as the Lumberjacks are, that's a real good save percentage.
Now Northland throws it in front of the Pointer bench. They'll come, or Pointer net. Here is Justin Daly. Daly coming back the other way, hops to the near corner, bumped off, and 11:45 to go here. And Daly will poke it around the far corner. I'm just glad that through 10 games here, Sean, or 9, whatever it is, I haven't called Justin Daly Josh at all once. So
it's come through my head a couple times.
It has, yes indeed. Now Carter Rube took a rough ride in the far corner. Orgel with it, sends it back out high to Wes Ashley. Ashley toward the front of the net, that's intercepted. Chip loose there by Zach Ross. Northland will come back the other way. Charlton to the near side. Aromatario forces him to the half wall, centering pass through to the back door. Nobody home. Northland will get it here. Daniel Aspro sends it behind the net. Stevens Point, Aromatario in full stride will come out. He'll feed it to Daly. Daly will get to the red line on the far side. Chips it to Aromatario. Nifty move to hop free. Fires a shot. Glove save made by Kerr. Rebound to the far corner to Moline. Now he'll send it out high to Zach. Zach, they're going to let him walk all the way in. He blitzed it and hit the crossbar. Didn't go out of play. Comes to the near corner. Pointers looking for more. Moline behind the net to Colin Raver. Raver trying to center to Zach. Zach now hops behind the net. He'll push it out to the near wall, and it is Brandon Holt that's there for Northland to clear it out. Raver will get it at center ice. He'll come back the other way. Feeds it right back in front towards Zach. Hit a skate. Didn't get it. And Brandon Holt back the other way. Holt left wing. Uses the board. Sends it in deep. Gunrowski after it. Flips it. Behind the net it goes to Zach Ruley. Ruley near side. Zach with it. He'll hammer it cross ice for Colin Raver. Raver will tiptoe his way up. We've seen him do this before where he'll just kind of gingerly go and then accelerate. Now they'll get to it to the side of the net. Clear to the near corner by Poulias. Poulias after it. He'll try to flip it out to Gonrowski on the near side. Raver with a big hit to free it up here on the near side. And Northland will chip it around and send it deep and get a change here. Harrison Stewart back to get it for Stevens Point. Shots 14-0 in favor of the Pointers. And this is Isaac Moberg, I believe, that will get it deep. Moberg with it now, looks to backhand it out in front. Instead, pulls it to the near corner. Had Ashley cutting in. Now West goes behind the net. We'll hear from West coming up in our second intermission tonight. As the Pointers get it. Out high, Theraldson. Theraldson, long shot, hit a body in front. Wes Ashley will gather that one in. He'll flip it to the near corner to Moberg. Moberg behind the net, far side. And it is Poulias that's tied up there. Hill in to help out. He's bumped off. Pointers all kinds of possession time here for Stevens Point. Near side, Northland will get it. A big hit by the Pointers. And that freed up the puck again. And right behind the net it goes again, Poulias. Poulias out high to Theraldson. Pointers changing forwards with puck possession here. Long shot fired wide. Now it's Tice into the near corner. 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Pointers have struck 3 times here in the opening 11 minutes. Far side, now Northland back the other way. Nikitin, near side. He's thumped off there by Romatario. Tice with it the near side, works around a defender, cut back toward the middle, intercepted. Ooh, a Romatario right up high on Brandon McReynolds. Is he all right?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Good wry smiles between the two of them. Oop.
Oh, boy. So he's all right, comes out. We'll get a face-off here. 8:42 to go here in the first. 3-0 Stevens Point.
All Stevens Point here, Tommy, early on. Other games of the WIC, keeping an eye on both the other two. Eau Claire is at River Falls and Superior is at Stout.
Yep.
And it's with some good work by the Blue Golds and the Blue Devils.
Yep.
The Pointers can find themselves in second place with the win tonight.
We think. All will be revealed tomorrow.
Who knows?
I'm told. Yes. Here comes Northland back the other way. Delorier looks to send it in deep. He got hammered, and a penalty call coming up here. And this is 6'4" Sam Ide.
Yep.
Just his frame not working in his favor there, really. Got up a little bit high here, so Northland will go to the power play. All right.
Yep, it's going to be Northland.
Right, Sam.
It's going to be it looks like it's going to be an elbow or interference, they're going to call it.
Yep.
So it'll be a power play chance for the Lumberjacks. Their power play numbers, 2 of 31, 6.5%. That's last in the WIAC. But they were 1 for 1 against the Pointers on Wednesday night. Penalty kill numbers for the Pointers, 14 of 19, 73.7%. That's 5th in the WIAC.
Brandon McReynolds from Colin Raver on the Pointers' third goal at 7:06 is how things roll. And it is Murphy to Charlton. He'll try to pick the corner. That goes wide. Held in by Lewiski. And Lewiski, far side, cross ice to Murphy. Murphy sends it in again. Easy glove save there by Ryan Wagner. And tell you what, Sean, you talk about Ryan Wagner here, the junior goaltender, taking advantage of an opportunity.
Yes.
You know?
We've seen that story play out so many times with this program over the last 10 years or so. You get an opportunity and you run with it, and Ryan Wagner continues to steady the ship in net for the Pointers.
Face off to his left as he veers in. Murphy. Out high, shot, that's redirected, went wide. And comes back out high and sent down the length of the ice. Matt Murphy with it. Minute 25 remaining on the Northland power play. Charlton comes through. Raver got a piece of him. Zek will pick it up. I need my man Zek to get a point here tonight, Sean. Long outlet they go. When I interviewed him back at the River Falls game, when I wasn't here, I told him that by doing the interview with me instead of you, he was guaranteed to go on a 6-game point streak. And he's at 5 right now.
Perfect.
Raver tries to chip it out on the far side. He'll wait for it. And instead it's Evans that walks it along the blue line. Evans, saucer pass back near side. Pointers get a piece of it. Ross with it, sends it deep to the near side. Now Murphy poking it free. And what a better chance than a short-handed chance here. Now he'll come off. Now Colin Raver. Oh, what a stick battle. Gets it, comes in, jams toward the net, taken down to the side of the net. Will get back to his feet. 35 to go in the Northland power play. Raver laying it out there. Conrad. Now it's Woodliff with it for Northland. They'll feed it back behind the net. Theraldson Good body position here to get it to Tice on the far side. And the referee, Travis Alberg, in the way there. Gets out of harm. 13 seconds to go here in the penalty to Sam Ide. Long outlet pass. Aromatario flips it back out. Glove down here by Northland. Tristan Petrie turned it over. Back the other way. Look at Wes Ashley come. Pulls it out of midair. Ahead. We're back to 5-on-5. 6:15 to go here in the first. 3-0 Stevens Point. Daly. Good job on the forecheck here. Frees it up. Feeds it toward Hill. He'll get around a defender, but goes too wide. Hill now in the far corner. Gets it to Daly behind the net. Back to Hill. Boy, those two going in there with some aggression here to try to work the puck loose. Back out high it goes. As it's Justin Daly out there with Andrew Pulius and David Hill. Only true line of freshmen here for the Pointers in the lineup tonight. Daly ahead. Gets it to Hill on the right wing. Hill puts the brakes on. Now feathers it deep. Pointers finishing a change here, and now they'll go after it on the forecheck on the far side. Lift it up. Bouncing puck comes. Harris and Stewart, a beautiful job to hold the zone, but nobody there to play the puck. Here comes Northland back the other way. Shaver right up through center ice, cuts to the left wing. He'll leave it on the far boards. Right back in front. Rebound chance, side of the net. Cleared out by the Pointers. Now cleared ahead. Moberg had it, lost it, rolled off his stick. Gunrowski with it. He'll go to Stewart. Stewart around. Lead pass up ahead to Orgel. He'll try to chip it. Orgel deep again. Pointers, I think, off sides here. Moberg giving a rough ride, so Orgel back to get it. He'll feed it to Stewart. Now to Gunrowski on the near side and in. Sent in deep here by the Pointers. Lamberty with a big hit here. Side of the net. Carter-Rue with it. Looks to center. Orgel cycling around. Orgel will come back out high through a stick check. Throws it back toward the net. Side of the net it goes. Moberg with it. Right in front. Shot backhanded. Turned aside. Stewart reaching for it. Now it's Moberg. Oh, a big hit from behind here on Carter-Rue. And this will be cleared out. It is Ryan Wagner to the bench for an extra attacker and Zach Zeck. Aromatario looks to feed it ahead. Beautiful pass for Rue. Might be a 3-on-1. Rue giving a rough ride. Here comes Zeck to Raver up the middle. Northland will play it, and that will do it. We will get a whistle here as Northland plays the puck, and I'm wondering if they'll have a conversation about this call, Sean.
That's a tough call. A tough ride that Carter-Rue took right behind the Pointer offensive net as they're getting together, and it's going to be 2 for boarding, Tommy, on Petrie. So the Pointers will go to their second Goose on Main power play of the night.
A reminder, call to book your Gazebo experience today. Igloo-style cocktails and dining for up to 6. Call Goose 715-344-3200. 4:34 to go here in the first. Sean, like what you've seen out of Stevens Point here in the first 15 and a half minutes.
Oh, absolutely. All go on the forecheck. Great job at keeping the cycle game going for the Pointers.
Aromatario to Zeck, far side. Aromatario again with it. Pulius goes down low. He'll go to the far corner for Raver. Pulius looks to zip it. Raver coming in. Orgel was there, but the pass behind him. Defender might have gotten a stick on that. Aromatario getting some time in the number 1 power play unit here, up high. As it's Orgel will feed it. Aromatario with a shot. Save made by Kerr. Rebound to the far corner. Northland out with it. They'll chip it out. Ryan Orgel back to get it for Stevens Point with 1:25 to go here on the power play. He'll feed it to Aromatario. He will skate it ahead, leave it for Zeck on the right wing with Carter-Rue on the near side. Zeck looks to reverse back, now flips it deep. Pulius chips it. Zeck couldn't pull it out of midair. Nifty job by Ide. Now on the near side, it's Wes Ashley. Ashley to Ide at the point. Ide comes near side, and the stick comes flying out from a defender. Backdoor they go. Carter-Rue with a shot. Pad save made. Wes Ashley will gather it back in. Thought he could have pulled the trigger, but opted not to. Now they'll come right back door. Carter-Rue with a shot over the top of the net. Near side it goes. Ashley with it. Back to Ide. Back to the middle to Zeck. Feeds it to Carter-Rue. Back to Zeck. Shot. Pad save made. And now it's Wes Ashley with it. He'll fake it. Now to Ide on the near side. A shot. That might have grazed the near post. And comes out of the zone. 35 seconds remaining. Ashley going to come him right up the middle. Now Northland feeds it back. McReynolds will try to dig it back. It'll come to Ashley back on the near side. Cross ice pass to Sam Ide. Ahead to McReynolds. Here he comes. McReynolds into the zone. 20 to go on the power play. Shot off a shin pad. Carter-Rue to the rebound. It gets to the glass. Bounces back to the near side. Northland will get it and sling it down the length of the ice. 10 seconds remaining in the Goose on Main power play here for the Pointers. Near side, Gunrowski through traffic. Long shot ahead in on Unruh. He'll get down, cover it up. Northland back to 5-on-5. 2:33 to go here in the first.
Great puck movement, Tommy, by the Pointers on that power play. Nothing really going as far as goal scoring goes, but a nice job of moving it around. They really spread out the Lumberjacks well. Got some real good scoring opportunities for Stevens Point.
18-1 the shots here in the first period. All right, here is Northland with it. Connor Evans will carry it in with a backhander. Harrison Stewart gets there for Stevens Point. Sean, if we had one of those tracking pucks, be interested to see what the time of possession would be for Stevens Point.
Yes.
Now a bad bounce comes out. Unfortunately for Stevens Point, came out in front of the net, but then ricocheted all the way back almost outside the zone. Harrison Stewart with it. He'll wait. Feather a backhander ahead to Justin Daly. Oh, he tried to go all the way to the backside to Hill, but it hit somebody on the way through. Wes Ashley hustling to hold. Now he'll activate and come up the near boards. Had his stick lifted. Justin Daly pokes it free right in front of the net. Coming in. Backhanded shot. Turned aside by Unruh. Penalty call coming up here. Now it is Moberg with it. He'll cycle around. Moberg coming, and they'll send it back up. Watch out here. And it's toward an empty net as Billing coming off, and Wes Ashley with it. Delayed penalty call, extra attacker on Moberg. Leaves it, Carter Rue brings it into the far side. Rue zips it to the near side to Zach, had it, lost it, got it back, he'll cut behind the net, tried to jam it out in front. Northland will get it. A minute 26 to go here in the first period. A third Goose on Main power play for the Pointers. Hooking the call. And Stevens Point already up 3-0.
Yep, absolutely. All Stevens Point, and lots of hands on knees on the Lumberjack side as they're out of gas here at the end of this period. Good hard work draws a hooking call for the Pointers. Third power play of the night coming up.
All right, face off to the left side of Chris Kerr, who is in relief of Taylor Unruh. And off the draw, Northland will blast it around. Nifty job here by Aromatario, who's given a rough ride. And I think Aromatario closed his hand on the puck. Is that what the call is?
Yes, it is, sir.
Yep.
I don't know what else he's supposed to do in that situation. He jumped up trying to hold the blue line and just got unloaded by a physical play from the Lumberjacks. And we'll get a face-off right outside the Pointers' offensive end here with a minute 20 left.
Sean, doing some reading up. Sounds like what, Gustavus and Augsburg have shut things down in the MIAC because of the COVID protocols, I believe. Bethel beat St. Thomas earlier in the week. So this is one of those go-figure years, right? Minute 50 remaining on the Pointer power play. Minute 13 to go here. And here's Zach. Zach has it go up in the air, bouncing puck. Orgel had it for a minute. Now Northland will send it out as the Pointers were offsides. Minute to go here in period number 1. Whoa. And it is Zach, a collision. Now a bad turnover coming in front. Wagner coming in, shot. Stones it on a breakaway, and then they lift it to the near side, turn that one aside. Boy, it looks like it should have been an interference call.
Zecker got up.
All right.
What are you doing?
Is he all right? Yep, now he'll set back up here. 38 seconds to go, shorthanded, and I think everybody was expecting the play to be blown dead. It's a 3-on-2. Orgel in, now Zach. Pointers are offsides, and this might be a shorthanded breakaway for Cole Kirk up back the other way, but instead, boy, I'm not sure why, but Sam Ide cut him off is why. And now Northland a little pressure here, shorthanded. Orgel will get it. Looks to leave to McReynolds. Now chips it. Ide on the near side. Like the big man's move here. Comes to Raver on the near side with 10 to go. Raver comes through. Whistle and Pointers would have been offsides. I would have said no. And Wes Ashley will come in. 2 seconds to go. Can he get a shot off at the buzzer? Nope. He will step aside. That will do it. 33 seconds of penalty time will carry over here to period 2, Sean. But all systems go here for Stevens Point in the opening 20 minutes.
Great start for the Pointers here in the first 20 minutes. Score twice in the first 5 minutes, and then add another one in the first 10 to get a 3-0 lead. Your power play looks good. You outshot your opponent probably 22-1 or 3 or whatever it'll come down as, but a good period for the Pointers and a good start here on home ice again.
Yeah, I think the other thing too, Sean, is I got the impression from Coach Krieger and Coach Strong, they didn't play it. They were pretty happy with the way they played Wednesday, but they finishing here more than anything.
Finishing.
So as we'll go. All right, Pointer assistant coach Ethan Strong joins us here, and Coach, it's a nice opening 20 minutes for you here, huh?
Yeah, it was good after Wednesday's game to get up on the board on 3 on them in the first period. That felt good for us, for sure.
I get the impression, you played well Wednesday. You just couldn't finish.
Yeah.
And you're getting that difference here tonight by finishing.
Yeah, that's it. We preached yesterday that we had to get it to the front of the net and get our sticks down, get the shovels out, and put that puck in the net. And, I mean, you looked at all 3 of those goals. They weren't anything special, but they were just in front of the net and mucked it in.
Yep. Your freshman defenders are really coming along here late in the season. Talk a little bit about Gunrowski. Got his first goal of his career here. Just start out the scoring tonight.
Yeah, it's been good for them. I mean, for them to be able to stay in the lineup like they've had, they're going to develop a lot quicker than they would if they were in and out. So it's been good. Great for him to get his first goal, and hopefully he keeps rolling with it.
Keep your foot on the gas pedal here, huh?
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah.
We got to figure out something with this PP. We've been had our opportunities, we just haven't been able to bury. And I think if we can get a couple with the PP, it's going to be a long night for them.
Yeah. All right. Last question for you here. Our second intermission here is your roommate.
Yeah.
Wes. Any Wes confidential intel you want to give us up here? Because he might have given up a few details on you.
Yeah, he told me that.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's scared of his own shadow. I like pulling some pranks on him and scaring him. No, he's a good kid. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anyone else to better to stay with me. We call him the old man.
Yeah.
He just sits in his lounge chair, his recliner, and spins around and watches TV all day. So what else can you ask for?
Can't beat that. All right, Coach, nice job. Keep it up.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Pointers assistant coach Ethan Strong joining us here. We'll take a break. Come back, get your recap. Stevens Point a 3-0 lead. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.
Your next haircut now has a shortcut. Introducing the Sport Clips Haircuts app. That's right, now the cut you want is just a tap away. Just download the app, check in at your neighborhood Sport Clips, and choose your Guy Smart stylist, and you're done. We'll text you when your stylist is almost ready. Then head to Sport Clips for a championship haircut experience. It's home field advantage for your hair. No appointment needed. Just download the Sport Clips app and check in. And don't forget a beard trim. Sport Clips. You choose the cut, we cut the weight.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student. Ask them about their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard and be a part-time soldier and earn a college degree. Call Sergeant First Class Brett Peterson at 715-701-0943 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics.
Snow Pilot is our winter seasonal. This beer has a tremendous body. The malt feels great. What I like is the nuttiness that it gets from the Maris Otter malt. Pistachio just comes through like you wouldn't believe. It's almost dessert-like. This is absolutely a winter beer. And if you ever have a campfire in the middle of winter, this is what you want in your glass. It's just great.
Warm up this winter with a Snow Pilot from Point Brewery.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon. Our first intermission coming up. Pointer profile with Tristan Conrad, the senior defenseman. But all systems go for Stevens Point in that first period. Nick Gunrowski, his first career goal as a Pointer from David Hill and Justin Daly at 1:41. Was often running for the Pointers. They followed it up at 4:10. Ryan Orgel, his third of the year from Tristan Conrad and Isaac Moberg. And at 7:06, Brandon McReynolds from Colin Raver. 3-0 Stevens Point after one period. Shots 18-2 in favor of the Pointers in that first period as they attempt 27 shots. And let's see here. Stevens Point goes 13-5 on the faceoff as well. 0-for-3 on the Goose on Main power play in that first period, but Sean couldn't really dial it up much better if you try.
No, absolutely. All systems go for the Pointers here in the first period, and it's nice to see the puck get to the back of the net.
Yeah.
At times, the Pointers have struggled offensively, scoring goals. A great start here tonight.
Yep.
Keep your foot on the gas pedal and keep on rolling here.
Yep. All right. Let's see. Other games we're keeping an eye on here. Looks like River Falls and Eau Claire are scoreless with about 3 minutes to go in the first period there. I do not see a score up on mine here from Stout and Superior. UW Superior with a 1-0 lead. And again, your Stevens Point, you want the Blue Devils to get a win on their home ice tonight. And that would help the cause of the Pointers, certainly. That is for sure. So, and on the women's side, Pointers at UW Superior. They trail here have given up a late goal in the first period. Jordan Swingle, the goal for the Yellow Jackets at 15:23, so they trail 1-0. And again, the way that flips out, a Superior win, they clinch third, which would mean Stevens Point on the women's side would be home Monday to host Northland in a first-round WIAC tournament game at IceHawks Arena. So that is how things go there. And at the top of the Dasher, Eau Claire beat River Falls on Wednesday to go to 6-0-1 to hand River Falls their first loss. End of 20 minutes at Hobbs Ice Arena in Eau Claire. It's 3-0 River Falls on the women's side, so watch out for that. Other thing we kept an eye on today, the Badgers. A 4-0 win over Michigan State. And so that means Michigan at Minnesota tonight. If the Gophers lose, a win by the Badgers tomorrow would clinch the Big Ten regular season title for the Badgers, and more importantly, a bye.
Yes, a bye.
Instead of playing 3 games in 3 days, it's back-to-back days, which you would want to do there. And Michigan a 1-0 lead over Minnesota in that game as well. Here it's 3-0 Stevens Point. When we come back, we will take a couple of minutes to talk with the senior defenseman Tristan Conrad out of Lockport, Illinois. Our first pointer profile of the night is coming up after this timeout. It is 3-0 Stevens Point, 33 seconds remaining on a Goose on Main power play when we begin period number 2. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
After the game or anytime, head into Goose on Main, downtown Stevens Point. Goose has 38 beers on tap. That's right, 38, including all of your favorites, an awesome selection of microbrews and craft beers featuring some of the finest beers brewed right here in Wisconsin. If you're hungry, you'll find out firsthand why Goose was voted the best burger and best fish fry in Portage County. Before or after Pointers hockey or anytime, stop into Goose on Main, just minutes away on Main Street, downtown Stevens Point.
Hey, hockey fans, are you looking for a game changer when it comes to your career? With Skyward, you can join a winning team and help put powerful data in the hands of leaders who shape the lives of over 6 million students. As a 2-time Bubbler Award recipient, Skyward is one of the top 10 best places to work for young professionals where innovation, collaboration, and fun are part of the culture. Right now, Skyward is hiring qualified people for programming and customer service. So make your next goal a career at Skyward by checking out skyward.com/careers.
Continue with our Pointer hockey coverage on the Pointer Sports Network. Tonight, it is the regular season finale. The Pointers hosting Northland College at KB Willett Arena. Final game of the regular season. Our first intermission Pointer profile tonight is with the senior out of Lockport, Illinois, Tristan Conrad. Tristan, how you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. Let's start with Wednesday night. A big goal for you. That had to feel pretty good to be able to get back and at least force a chance to get to overtime. Talk about scoring a goal like that.
Yeah, that was big. I was kind of surprised of all opportunities that one went in. We had a bunch Wednesday night, but felt good. Hopefully we can carry it on into today. So.
Yeah, talk about just kind of getting going here. Obviously, this hasn't been probably the senior season that you expected here. It's been a little bit different. Has it been tough to keep going?
Yeah, it's definitely had its ups and downs. Losing that first game against Eau Claire and then coming to the locker room and hearing we don't even have a national championship, so that was tough to swallow. But you look back on what we had to overcome this year, and we're just grateful to have an opportunity to play, and a lot of people made this happen, so we're thankful.
Yeah, obviously, talk about as you reflect on your career here at Stevens Point. Obviously, winning a national championship, and you've gotten a lot of things when guys seek to continue playing hockey at the collegiate level, especially Division III. I would have to think this has lived up to your expectations, hopefully. Oh,
yeah, 100%. I remember coming in freshman year, I didn't really know what to expect from, the team and the culture and stuff. I knew it was good to be competing every day, but I didn't really realize how hard it would be every day to make the lineup. And, looking back on it, it's made me into a better person, better player. It's molded me into the person I am today. So I'm grateful for every opportunity I had here, and the 4 years was crazy, but it definitely flew by.
Yeah, even before that, I guess talk about obviously a Chicago area kid here who went to go play junior hockey in the Central Canada League. Obviously that's a long ways from home. We hear about it from guys doing that all the time. What was that experience like for you as a young kid going up to play junior hockey in Canada?
That was awesome. I'm pretty biased. I think Canada has the best junior hockey. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything better up there in Cornwall. It was a great 3 years. We had a lot of great players go through that program. But I mean, yeah, that was some of the best times of my life, and I couldn't have asked for anything better.
And I guess people, think about that when you think about, what we have in the U.S. in the hockey. I mean, talk about a national, I guess in many ways what the NFL is to the United States, hockey is to folks in Canada. Is that a good way to put it, you think?
100%. Hockey there. I mean, I think every driveway has a hockey net in it.
Yeah. All right. As you've gone through here, you've partnered up. But talk about some of the guys you played with here in the past over your years. You've had I think a unique crew of D-men that have come through here every year with a lot of talents and things like that. You've mingled and been able to blend in well with a pretty good group of guys overall here, haven't you?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to pick one guy in particular. I mean, every guy I played with was, a top-end D-man. And I definitely in the freshman, sophomore years, I had a lot of older guys that were helping me along the way and teaching me, the pointer culture. And then junior, senior year, it's, we have a lot of young talent. So now it's my job to teach those guys what the culture is. But I mean, it's like I can't pick one guy who's helped me along the way. I mean, everyone I played with was, was for hockey and, for this program, and it's been good. So.
Yeah, as you, I guess the other thing, we were talking a little bit before we started here in the news today of being a Chicago kid and a guy who grew up watching the Blackhawks here, Brent Seabrook, legendary, I guess legendary is the best way to put him, defenseman, announcing his retirement today. I would have to think guys like that are guys that you watched, and as a defenseman, boy, if you could have 6 Brent Seabrooks out on your D-core every week, you'd have a pretty good team, wouldn't you?
6 Brent Seabrooks and then about 7 Duncan Keats would be the way. But, those are the 2 guys I watched the most, and I mean, those 2 guys were a big reason why they won 3 cups. So
yeah, and I would have to think you kind of came in the right half, being a young kid, kind of as they came back and didn't have to suffer through some of the mediocre to less than mediocre years that some of the rest of us did.
He had to suffer through some tough times with the Hawks, and when I was younger, I mean, they got Taze and Kane those back-to-back years, and then all of a sudden they're making playoffs and winning cups. And I remember going to the parade in 2010 thinking like, this is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, obviously a WIAC championship is the end of the road here for you. Tonight you got to get a win, no doubt about it here to get, there's a path for you to get the number 2 seed here. Talk about first, before we get to tonight, Wednesday, a little more frustrating, or I know you've had some disappointments on these Wednesday night games here and there, but what was kind of the feeling about 60 shots, nothing to see?
Yeah, that was tough, but I mean, we're looking at from a system standpoint, I think we nailed it to a T. We played our game and we ran into a hot goalie. I mean, you got to give credit where it's due, and that goalie was on his game. So, but I think from our point of view, we played good, and we got to just be 5% better today, and bury these guys. So
yep. All right. Business management major, you on track to graduate here, or how's school things going?
Yeah, on track to graduate in spring.
Okay. What do you think? Future plans? Hockey still in the cards for you think, or what would you like to see to do?
I would like to continue playing if I get an opportunity in the right place. But if not, that's okay. I'm ready to step away and take the career somewhere else. But I mean, first goal in mind is to keep playing. So.
All right. Well, Tristan, it's been great getting to be around you. Sorry, one of the big things I miss is interacting with you guys on the road and fun things like that. It's been an awful lot of fun, and I think congratulations on a great career here that hopefully has let's see here, 4 more 3 or 4 more games and a WIC championship in the country for you.
For sure. Thank you.
Okay. All right, Tristan Conrad, the senior out of Lockport, Illinois. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointer Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com. All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon getting set for the middle session. Stevens Point a 3-0 lead, 33 seconds remaining on the Guzan Main power play here for the Pointers. In a game they lead 3-0. Like what you dialed up in the first period there, Sean, put it in a bottle and
do it again.
Have a couple swigs at the intermission, come back out and do it again, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, Eau Claire and River Falls are scoreless. End of one, and what, it was 1-0 superior, all right? In Menominee. Off the draw, controlled here by Northland. They will hop it down. Ryan Wagner flips it around up. Carter Rue will get to it here for Stevens Point. Goes rink wide to Poulias. Poulias walks right through the defense, comes in near side, can't get a shot off. He'll cut back behind the net. Poulias leaves it out high to Orgel, right back to Poulias. A little too hot for him to handle. Aromatario will get it. He will dump it around. 10 seconds to go here. Zach reaching for it. Orgel had it harpooned away from him there. Zek with it now. Tried to bring it back out high again. He'll get it back. Out high to Orgel. Final seconds of the power play. Zek far side comes in. He'll rifle a shot. Kerr makes the save. Rebound to the far corner. Off the boards and out. Got through Orgel, so no icing call. Ryan Wagner will come to play it, and he'll get it to Ryan Orgel, who smothers it on the far side. Long pass ahead. Zek will tip it in. Comes in. Petrusky giving chase here for Stevens Point. And far side, they'll come around. Orgel, nice job to work it off. Now glove down. Shot toward the front of the net. That's blocked. Pointers back with it. Orgel here on the near side. Orgel comes ahead. Petrusky with it. McReynolds and Tice out there. Harris and Stewart coming off the bench for the Pointers. Gonrowski looks to fire it again. And Tice will throw it behind the net to Petrusky. Didn't see this line too much here, Sean, with the 6 minutes, maybe 8 or 10 minutes of special teams play in that first period. Gonrowski, because what? One power play? Say 8 minutes of special teams action. Tice will dig it out. Tice coming in 2-on-1 with Petrusky. Tice walks right in, fires a shot. Save made by Kerr. And no rebound there. McReynolds will get to it on the near side. Dumps it to Tice. They will opt to come off on a change here as Northland back the other way. Trying to hit McCaig up ahead. Goes too far. No icing call. And, big tumble there by those two. And behind the net set up there. Weird angled shot comes up high. Here's Hill. Might have a breakaway if he can get through the defense. Hill pushes ahead. Turns on the afterburners. Comes in. Penalty shot coming up here. We'll get a whistle. Extra attacker coming. Didn't get a shot off. And let's see. Extra attacker on for the Pointers here. Is Poulias coming up here. And on the near side out high. Touched momentarily. Eyed with it. Will go cross ice. Extra attacker for the Pointers. Whistling it offsides. Let's see what we got here. Sean Hauser skating.
He's not going to call it.
We'll see.
I know you're waiting for it.
No, he's coming back shaking his head. I think we'll see.
No, he's going to give a
slashing call as it is Andrew Lewiski coming off. And it'll be the fourth Goose on Main power play here of the night. Book your Goosebo experience today. Goose-style cocktails, dining for up to 6. Call Goose, 715-344-3200 for more information. Would think a perfect weekend to do that. Tomorrow or Sunday, right?
Yes.
Or tomorrow, I should say.
Well, Bucky's got some work to do tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, that'd be a nice place. Pop the iPad in there.
There you go. Good idea.
I like that idea. Here's Conrad with it now for the Pointers. Goose on Main power play. Like to see this going here. Conrad saucers it near side to Poulias. Poulias back up high to Conrad. Far side. Orgel sets up at the top of the far face-off circle. Orgel coming. Zips it to Poulias. Back to Tristan Conrad toward the front of the net. Cleared aside nicely by Northland. Back out to Conrad near side of the near corner to Rue. He'll come in. Zuck with a shot. Kerr with a save. And boy, that almost looked like it got through, didn't? He'll hang on. 17-14 to go here in the second. Minute 35 in the Goose on Main power play for the Pointers.
Pinballed around on Kerr a bit there, Tom. I thought Zecker beat him 5-hole.
Well, if you're Seamus Gregory, Chris Kerr here has done what you had hoped with a goaltending change. He has stabilized things a bit. Pointers, Conrad, far side. And now here's Poulias with it coming back through. That hit a stick on the way through, and I'd like to see that get on net instead. Zek will feed it. Here's Carter Rue. He'll walk in. He'll rifle a shot to goal. Carter Rue, an absolute laser beam on the Goose on Main power play. His third of the year. It's 4-0 Stevens Point.
He just picks up the puck, Tom, right where the Pointers come onto the ice after beginning and during the game, and took 3 steps and roofed it right over the shoulder of Chris Kerr. No chance for the goaltender for Northland. 4-0 Stevens Point.
All right, so we'll reset.
Just no chance there, Tommy. Bar down. Good night.
Off the near side. Delorier will throw it in. Wagner plays it off to the near side. And Aromatario runs into some traffic. He'll get it to Wes Ashley. Wes Ashley will be our guest in the second intermission here. He's going to bring it all the way deep behind the net. Delorier stepped in front of him. Petrusky feeds it to Tice here on the near side. Tice, nice job to get it Petrusky. Petrusky coming in, dishes in front, just missed McReynolds. Wes Ashley back the other way. Well, there's your 6-game point streak, my friend. Mission accomplished. And it's Tice, near side. He'll dig it out. Tice comes back in, stood up, got it back, and looks to get back up. Boy, McReynolds giving a rough ride to the side of the net, gets back to his feet, took it away from Delorier. He'll battle at the end board here as Kerr looks on to the far side. McReynolds now chips it free back to Tice. And boy, I tell you what, there's some tight quarters behind the net there. And finally, Northland able to harpoon it out with a backhander. Gonrowski with it quickly. He'll chip it ahead. Here comes Colin Raver trying to poke it through. Nice defensive play there by Michael Delorier to prevent a chance there, but then it's Gonrowski ahead. Here's Raver on the left wing. He'll come back with Zach. Zach might be a 3-on-2, but cuts to the middle. Zach reaching for it on the far side, out of his reach. Northland back to the middle, intercepted again by Raver. He's going to charge back in. Oh, just missed Cody Moline here on the near side as he and Zach kind of ran into each other. They'll throw it toward the net, doesn't get there. Northland will gain possession of it. Tristan Petrie. Long outlet pass ahead, chipped. Go up and out of play. No, it ended up down. Far end. Wagner coming out, turned it over, out of the net. Look out here. Good jam shot there by the Pointers. On defense to spear it away from an open net. Long shot comes through. Wagner fought that one off with a man in front of the net in the screen. Near side it goes. Still can't clear it out. Trying to get around. Cole Kirkup sends it around. Goes out to the point far side to Bailey Shaver. Shaver sends it back deep again, now to the near corner. They fan on it. Stevens Point will come away with it. Harrison Stewart on the right wing will carry it in. Stewart will get it deep. Pointers need a change. Cody Moline behind the net. He'll work it free for a minute and then lost the handle on it. Andrew Lewiski with it, and up and out of play it goes. We get a whistle. 14:43 to go here in the second. 4-0 Stevens Point.
No change for the Lumberjacks, and offensive zone faceoff is the Pointers' fourth goal of the night. Carter Rue, his third of the season. Tristan Conrad and Zach Zeck get the assists. There's your 6-game point streak for Zecker.
Thank you.
And off we go rolling. Pointers up 4-rip.
All right. So, face off to the left side. Daly with it now. Poulius bangs it free. Trying to reach Hill. Nothing there. Now lifted out again. And down the length of the ice it goes. 14:28 to go here. We'll get a whistle and an icing call.
Let's see.
And
this is a long shift here for the Lumberjacks. Sean Hauser comes back and grabs a couple guys that tried to change really quick on the icing call.
I had a little conversation with the Pointers Athletic Director Brad Duckworth between periods, just trying to get an idea of have they really mapped out anything as far as the seating meeting goes tomorrow, and he said he's uncertain. You know, it could go one of a couple of different ways, and part of the reason they had to wait is to make sure all the games got in tonight.
Yeah.
You know, and when you come to it, you know. When I kind of did my math, I based everything kind of along winning percentage, but there's some speculation they may go with just straight points if it were, you know, depending on how it goes and, you know, things like that. So I think the clear-cut answer is whoever wins Eau Claire River is going to be one.
Right.
And now it'll come in near side. And Stevens Point holds it in. Off the far boards it goes. Long outlet pass ahead for Cole Kirkup. Too far. Sam Ide hammers him out of the play, and Pointers will push it back the other way. Almost turned it over. Tristan Conrad will get it. Conrad trying to dig it ahead at center ice. He'll get it. Here's Poulius with some speed. Poulius coming in, rifles a shot. Kerr with a shoulder save. Comes to Sam Ide. He tried to center it, but a defender got a stick on it. Back the other way. This might be a 2-on-1. Cole Woodliff racing in. Shot. Wagner with a save, and then a heck of an effort by Sam Ide, who goes down hard on the play into the end board. Is he all right?
Yeah,
gets back to his feet. I think a hand pass. Is that what it is?
They're going to call a hand pass on the Pointers, but Sam Ide came back on the back check at the last second, diving across, blocked the rebound shot that Wagner gave up. to save a goal for the Pointers. Good effort by the freshman defenseman, Sam Hyde, to get back in that play. He worked hard to get back in that play, too, after his centering pass got deflected and sprung the 2-on-1.
All right, rimmed around the boards. Northland will get to it, trying to throw it toward the front of the net, but this is Daly. Picks a pocket, across the red line. He'll send it deep. Petrie back to get it. Trying to catch the Pointers in a line change here, but Orgel with a huge hit, freed it up. And that got a rise out of the Pointer bench, but didn't get an offensive chance here. Now Orgel back in on the far side. Northland will chop it out. They will, and boy, bodies all over the place here, as now it's Wes Ashley with a big hit to free the puck. Moberg tried to drag it through his legs. Orgel will get it, and he'll chip it deep. Giving chase, he'll go toward the far corner, now cut back off. He'll try to come along near boards. Kellen Theraldson tried to spear it free, but couldn't. And back the other way, near side. Orgel holding strong. Northland will get it and chip it up high, all the way down into the Pointer end. Theraldson gets it around. Wes Ashley up ahead. And it is Carter Rue trying to come back the other way. Theraldson will come off on the change. Long outlet pass ahead. Is it an icing call? No. Now Northland kicks it in front of the net. Cleared out nicely by Isaac Moberg. And Charlton will end up with it, firing a shot toward the front of the net. Spun around, no shot, and it's cleared to the near boards. A little helter-skelter here for the Pointers defensively. Now Ganrowski will get it and clear it out. Charlton pulls it back. Long outlet pass ahead. Petrusky will intercept that, and he'll feed it to Ganrowski. Long outlet pass ahead, glove down. Petrowski got a piece of that. Petrusky got a piece of that one coming through. Finally, Ganrowski will get it. He'll fire it wide. Tice going to get to it here on the near side, hustling to drag it into the near corner. Now it is Harrison Stewart coming in to join the play along the near wall. Still not cleared out. Northland with it. They will gain possession of it and bring it out. Brendan Charlton dumps it down near corner to Zach Ruley. Ruley in the near corner. Stewart gives him a rough ride to free it up. They bring it back out high to Ross. Ross cross ice, shot through traffic, shot in the goal. To the side of the net. Zach Ruley, I believe, is going to get credit for this goal. And that would be his first of the year. 11:36 to go here. And just a tip from the side of the net. Got past Ryan Wagner, and it's 4-1, Stevens Point.
Pinballing puck for the Lumberjacks. It's going to be Ruley's first of the year, Tom, as a shot came from the point, deflected off a couple sticks, and right to Ruley. He slams it home. 4-1, Stevens Point.
All right. Sean Pointer women in the opening minute of the second period have gotten a goal from Annika Horman. 40 seconds in at Westman Arena, so that game is tied at 1. All right, off the draw. Dumped in by Northland. Can't take your foot off the pedal here. Now here's Zach. Zach getting possession of it, ahead with Raver. Raver will come, fires a shot. That's blocked off. Raver will get to the rebound, far side. Got it to Zach. Zach to Moline. Shot, save made by Kerr. And once again, he thought the puck got through him, but it didn't. Able to hang on. And he will cover up. So Zachary Ruley from Brendan Holt and Connor Evans at 8:24 is the Northland goal here with 11:15 to go. As the shots on goal now 23-4 in favor of the Pointers. Aromatario for Stevens Point. Holds it in, sends it around. Daly on the near side, lets it go to Conrad. Tristan Conrad. Puck bouncing on him, able to shove it ahead though, and Hill will come to it. He'll zip it back far side. Aromatario. Blocker save made by Kerr, and it comes right out to the side of the net. Northland will get it back the other way. McCaig. McCaig cuts to the right wing. He's given a rough ride by Aromatario. Far corner they go now. Puck stays there. Nice job here by Tristan Conrad to hold the puck in there. He comes in. McCaig comes in with some stick work to try to free it up. So Conrad goes back in there. Stevens Point will get it. Back the other way they come. Aromatario to the middle for Daly. Just out of his reach. Here comes Poulias. Boy, all kinds of speed to try to get it. Couldn't do it. Whistle and an icing call. 10:29 to go here in the second period.
Poulias and Daly there trying to offset the icing call, and just a hair on the ice. So we'll go back down and get a defensive zone faceoff for the Pointers. Good hard work in the corner though to win that battle, Tom.
So looking at Off the draw. Daly off the glass and out. Whiskey will send it back in. To the near corner, Aromatario around. Oh, it bounced away. Took a far corner bounce there. A shot lifted. That missed. Northland buzzing a little bit here offensively. And now finally the Pointers will get it. Here's Daly turning, looks, finally gets it. It goes up and out of play. And 10:03 to go in the second. And now what? Daly got mixed up on the play here with Ty Brown, and not sure what that's all about. Daly having a chat. 10:03 to go here. Sean, looking at that Eau Claire River Falls game, looks like Eau Claire outshooting River Falls 9-4 in that first period. And looks like River Falls 0 for 2 on the power play in that first period as well. So interesting times, that's for sure.
Coach Krieger is not pleased with the last couple minutes here from the Pointers.
All right, now loose out high, a shot fired. There's a good shot block.
Great shot block.
And
that'll
sliding
get the
here.
fired up.
Is that Andrew Poulias sliding to block that shot?
Great shot block, and all I heard was "do your jobs" down there, and the boys responded with a big block shot from his forward group. As
we should notice we got Coach McKellar down there again.
He's down there getting
the Pointer
boys
captain
going.
with a shoulder issue and helping out. 9:55 to go here in the second. 3-goal lead for Stevens Point. Sam Ide to the far corner. Had his stick caught in the far door. Here's Wes Ashley back the other way with Ryan Orgel. Ashley looks to feed. Now gets it to Orgel here in the near corner. Overskated it, and big hit given up there. Carter Rue with it now. Rue, backhanded shot out of midair that Kerr turned aside. And now here's Northland with it. Ahead they'll go. Daniel Aspro sends it in. Ashley took that away. Tried to get it free to Moberg. Now, boy, some bodies here. We get a whistle, and do we get an offside?
Yeah, offsides on Northland. His bodies flying all around. The Pointers answering back on the physical side. Sean Hauser, your roommate in college, or you
lived across the hall from me?
Yes. Took a big tumble behind the Northland bench.
First floor, Burroughs Hall, fall of 1988.
Easy there, Fred.
Yeah. All right, off the draw coming in. And Gunrowski around. See, he like me, you just can't get rid of us. 9:05 to go. All right, here's Colin Raver. Quickly back, Cody Moline with a burst of speed. He'll leave it back. Zach with a shot. A defender with a stick on it. Knocked it over the net. Stick lift here by the Pointers. Zach will get it again. Zach looks to bounce it ahead to Raver, but Northland intercepting. Moline after it. They chip it around him and out. Harrison Stewart will play it. Cross ice to Gunrowski. Now Zek with it. Here's Colin Raver. Tried to gather it in. Took a whack and gave one back. It bounces out. So Pointers will get it back to Harrison Stewart. Red line. He'll lift it in. Kerr will glove it. He's going to hang on. We'll get a whistle. 8:31 to go in the second. Still 4-1 Stevens Point.
That's a nice play by the freshman defenseman Stewart, Tom, just to read the play, flip it in deep, get it close enough to the goaltender Kerr, where he slows things down, stops the puck. The Pointers can get some fresh players on the ice and you get an offensive zone face-off to boot.
All right, face up. Petrusky reaches for it. Northland got it past Tristan Conrad. Aromatario hustling ahead to shove it. It hits off the referee, Travis Alberg, and Stevens Point can't clear the puck here. A couple of bad bounces. Now they'll get it ahead. McReynolds after it along with Tice, but a good Coach Upton special there off the glass and out by Northland. There's Petrusky coming in. He'll circle back far side, now turns, fires a shot in front of the net, cleared out, bouncing. Aromatario, a nice job. He's had some good minutes here tonight for Stevens Point. Tice bottled up there, Petrusky in to get it on the near side. He'll reverse, looks to dump behind the net for Tice. It rolls around, Aromatario on the far side. He'll send it around again, back to the near side, half wall, Conrad pinching in. He'll hold that in and send it. McReynolds will go after it behind the net. Northland on the near side. Now they whiff on it on the near side. Daly in to put a body on it, right in front of the net. Kerr blocker save, as it is Hill right to the side of the net. Pointers still with it, leave it out high. Here comes Kellen Theraldson in. He'll look to center it, threw it back, and Theraldson got hit just as he was looking to center it, and it went well behind him. Now they'll come in. Geraldson will go toward the front of the net, bounces off him and goes just wide. Kerr might have got a stick on that one. Hill out of his reach, and now here back the other way is Northland with it. Now they'll try to poke it ahead, misplayed momentarily by Brandon Holt. He'll get possession of it and feed it ahead to Cole Kirkup. Kirkup around, 7:05 to go here in the second. Stevens Point a 4-1 lead. Here's Hill on a breakaway, back the other way behind the defense. David Hill coming in, shot fought off by Kerr. He'll throw the rebound in front, bad angle shot. Rebound chance there, turned aside. Pulias with a chance there. Now it's Daly after it. Hill will dig it out again. Daly and Pulias to the near corner. 6:45 to go here in period 2. Lead pass ahead. Northland will send it in onside. Ryan Wagner will cut that one down, and Pointers will gain possession of it, clear it back out again. Ahead it goes. Here comes Moberg with Pulias. Beautiful pass, but an even better defensive play. Going down that time is Connor Evans to get a piece of it. Northland tries to go back the other way. They will send it. Should be an icing call. It is. 6:24 to go here in period 2.
Back and forth we go. Scoreless still in River Falls between the Blue Golds and the Falcons. And it's 2-1 is Superior in Menominee.
Be really interesting. You know, if they go by points here, it kind of takes Superior out of the mix for Stevens Point, because you got a point ahead of them, and each with a win, you'd still be a point ahead. But just not certain how they're going to go. Stewart near side. Yeah, you basically got 4 teams that could be anywhere. You know, if you're River Falls, you could be anywhere from 1 to 4. Carter-Rue. You know, the problem is that everybody's not played the same amount of games. That's really what's throwing the monkey wrench in. Orgel with a shot, fought off by Kerr. Stewart with a shot, now comes back. Orgel calms it down, he'll wait. Rifles a shot, that misses high. Now Stewart with it again. Stewart out high to Conrad. He will tee it up, comes to the side of the net. Rue, backdoor Orgel. And a defender tied his stick up at the last minute. Pretty good setup there for the wheeling forward, Ryan Orgel. Harrison Stewart now brings it around again. Pointer possession here out high. Tristan Conrad with a blast. Shot block there. Orgel throws it right in front of the net. Jammed at by the Pointers' Carter-Rue. It'll come to Colin Raver. He'll gather it in. Pointers changing offensively here. 5.5 to go. Sam Ide looks, feeds it to the near side to Rue. Rue comes through. It's Raver on the near side. Raver cycles. Raver out high through a stick checks. Gets to a shooting position. Looks to dump. Rifles it. That's blocked in front. Zek pushes the rebound, and the goaltender lost his helmet. So that will blow things dead here. 5:14 to go, but Sean, the Pointers continue to put the pressure on. Shots on goal, 27-4 in favor of the Pointers.
Yeah, unreal to Tommy. The Pointers changed all 5 guys and kept possession of the puck in the offensive end in that last sequence. You know your offense is going well. Kerr gets his helmet knocked off. He'll get a good drink of water, have a chat with Travis Alberg, try to take some of this air out of the Pointer offense, as they've really got humming here in the middle half of the second period.
All right, so face off to the right side of Kerr. Moline reaching for it, just missed. Northland gets a stick on it. They'll swipe it out, try to send it deep. Tristan Conrad with a beautiful play to force an offsides here and prevent a Northland back the other way. Zek able to get to it. Raver first to get to it behind the net. He'll play the body and then take it down. Blows it right in front from, well, he's down on his backside and couldn't pull the trigger. Northland with it now, striding out. Bailey Shaver ahead. Runs into some traffic. Now backhanded ahead. Raver got a piece of it again. It'll come. Ide will poke it to the near side. Just couldn't get enough on it to get it to Zek. Zek in stride. Tristan Conrad to Moline. Dumps to Zek. They'll come in. Zek holding. Pulls to the near corner. Now throws it. Blocker save made there by Kerr. And it goes to Zek behind the net. Right in front, Cody Moline with a shot. Kerr with a save. They'll scrum for it to the side of the net. Now they'll come in. Backhanded chance by Zek again. Kerr diving out to the side of the net. And now Coutre coming after Zek. Zek, and we'll get some sticks up to the side of the net.
All right, Coutre and Shaver in there too, Tom, with Cody Moline as things ratchet up a little bit. Sticks and arms locked up a little bit of a... Oh, they're going to get penalties here too, Tom. Oh, goodness. Yeah, get a little juice in the hockey game. And
Moline?
Yeah, Travis Alberg was pointing to the box.
So Moline will go off, and it looks like Bailey Shaver.
Yeah. Moline and Shaver had a couple chops at each other.
4-on-4, are they going to say? Or no? It'll be 4-on-4 here, I believe, right?
Correct.
Yeah, Northland's got 5 guys out there, so now Ty Brown will come off. So 4:18 to go here, 4-on-4, a lot of room. Oh, what? Coach Krieger pulled the goalie at the end of regulation and in overtime?
He did.
And trying to get the win instead of the tie. That 4-on-4 or 3-on-3 seemed to suit the Pointers pretty well. They had a ton of chances. Of course, overtime now 3-on-3 across the board in NCAA play. Now here's Jake Tice after it. He will try to hound Tristan Petrie. Petrie sheds him off and now feeds it to the far wall. Matt Murphy lost the handle on it, intercepted, and Aromatario feeds it. Hill will kick it in on the near side. Near side, Hill bodies it up there, still stuck, now pushed around here to the near side. Cole Woodliff will get it. Woodliff out. Poulias back on defense here with Aromatario. So Poulias forces free. Murphy rifles a shot, waffled away there by Ryan Wagner. He hasn't seen some action in a while here. Now far side, here comes Woodliff in behind the defense, spinning on the far side, trying to get it deep, but a 2-on-1 there. The Pointers defensively work that one out. Now it comes behind the net, Aromatario. Like how this kid skates, Sean.
Yes.
Aromatario comes through, cuts in, whistling it offsides, and then rips it over the top of the cage, and
oops,
a very late whistle there. So 3:06 to go here.
Okay, so
trying to think, Todd Treader working the lines. I think behind Paul Caulfield is the second leading scorer in program history. Of course, lives in nearby Mosinee. Carter Rue will take the draw here. Will come back, fed ahead. Carter Rue on the forecheck. Still 40 seconds remaining in the 4-on-4. Orgel took it away. Rue to the front of the net. Rue was open. Orgel couldn't feed it to him. And now Rue with a nifty little stick move here to get it free into the near corner. Orgel looks to swipe it out high. Instead, he'll come away with the puck. Give it to Rue. I don't think Carter was expecting that to come to him. And it came through into the near corner. Orgel in there again, near side. Orgel, Rue, and Isaac Moberg on this line. It's Orgel again. Tried to feed it back out high, but he turned it over. Sam Ide will help out here for Stevens Point. Penalty call coming up here as it will be Cameron Coutre slashing the stick out of the hands of Sam Ide. 2:29 to go in the second. Stevens Point will go to the Goose on Main power play in 12 seconds here. So a brief 4-on-3, and then we'll have a 5-on-4 power play here for the Pointers. Goose on Main, don't forget to book your gazebo experience. Igloo-style cocktails and dining for up to 6. 715-344-3200 for more information. Face off to the left side of, boy, we weren't at the game, Sean, on Wednesday. I didn't get to see much of it because I was doing the women's game, but Chris Kerr stole the show.
He did. Absolutely
made some big saves here. All right, Raver comes away with it, feeds it, far wall to Wes Ashley. Ashley will come in. They'll pack it around. Shot, good shot block there. Petrie with the shot block got stung there. We're now at 5-on-4. Here comes Cody Moline out of the penalty box. Kirk up out for Northland as well. Moline lets it go out high to Ashley. Now to Moline in the far face-off circle. Moline out high to Ashley. He'll fake a shot near side. Gunrowski will tee it up. And a blocker pad save made by Kerr. Gunrowski with it again. Gunrowski. And he'll get it back. Feeds it to Wes Ashley on the near side. Ashley with a shot. Another shot blocked by Northland. Gunrowski, nice hustle to hold the zone. Feeds it ahead. Moline in the far side. Overskated it. And that allows Northland to get it, but Brandon McReynolds will pick it off. Leads it out. Harrison Stewart comes in. He fires a shot to goal. Harrison Stewart for the Pointers. His first career goal on the Goose on Main power play. 1:38 to go. It's 5-1 Stevens Point.
That's a great little shot, Tommy. He deked towards the middle of the ice and then kept it low right along the ice on the glove side of Kerr. It beat him clean with some traffic in front. That's a recipe for success on the power play, and it's 5-1 Pointers.
Sean, a little update from Westman Arena here. The Pointer women. Nicole Newberger at the 14:53 mark of the second period. Stevens Point up 2-1. Out. Again, Pointers trying to leapfrog Superior to get out of the Monday first round game. 90 seconds to go here in the second period. All right, here is Stevens Point. David Hill. Oh, beautiful pass. Just intercepted at the last second by Northland. They'll come back the other way, trying to get to the front of the net. Shot kicked aside by Wagner. Minute 10 to go here in period 2. Pointers have kind of now misplayed on the far side. It is Justin Daly. There it was. For David Hill. Back to Daly. Back to Hill. He'll come toward the front of the net. Jams it. Short side shot. Save made by Kerr, and a pile up again. Pulius in there. Boy, Pulius. I'll tell you what, Sean. He's what, 5'8".
He's not afraid to get in there.
Not afraid to get in there. Nope.
Good.
Kind of reminds you of Austin Kelly a little bit, maybe.
Yeah,
you know?
a little bit. He's got that look of him, too.
It's a little more skilled. Right?
Yeah.
55 seconds to go here in the period. And again, Wes Ashley coming up between periods. Senior. God, I can't believe that kid's a senior already. All these guys.
Yes.
Of course, as we talked with Coach Krieger, some decisions to be made. Sounds like a couple guys interested in sticking around. Ide throws it. Conrad far side. A couple ready to graduate and move on as well. And boy, you just think about now, here's Orgel just chipped away with him. You think about Wes Ashley and his freshman year, that game at Stout right down in front of us when he hurt his knee.
Yep.
And glad to see him back. Played every game last year, has played every game this year, so good for him. Now Northland digs it free. They'll throw it in front of the net, cleared out. Here is Isaac Moberg with a chance. Carter Rue is a trailer. Moberg to the far side, Rue to the front of the net. Moberg whistles a shot. Oh, it got through the goalie, hit the crossbar. Now in front, Moberg chops at it, and Kerr will cover it up.
What a save. Off the shoulder, off the top of the crossbar, and then skidded out in front. Good scoring opportunity. You like the transition play there, too.
Yeah. Working together well.
As it was Moberg being, you don't mind that selfish play to take the shot. Yep. What's the worst thing you get? You got Carter Rue on the doorstep for a rebound opportunity.
Either way. 12.4 seconds remaining. Zek off the draw. Northland tries to bomb it out. Ashley pinches in on the near side. Moline here to cover on the near side. He'll wave at it. Nothing there. 3 seconds. Aromatario with it. He will just feed it off the glass, and that'll do it. 40 minutes in the books. In this regular season finale, Stevens Point tacks on a couple of more. Northland gets on the board as well. Through 40 minutes, 5-1, the Stevens Point lead. We'll take a break, come back with a second period recap. You're listening to Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Attention winter sports enthusiasts! The 32nd annual Badger State Winter Games are now open for registration. We will be holding a select number of fun winter events in a safe environment. Go to badgerstategames.org for information on games that anyone can compete in. Billiards, bowling, cornhole, or how about CrossFit, trap shooting, or fat tire bike racing. The Badger State Games are for all ages with any type of athletic ability. Compete for gold, silver, and bronze medals in the sport you love and create traditions and memories to last a lifetime. Go to badgerstategames.org for event listings, locations and times, and to register. And be sure to like us on Facebook. Event schedules are tentative and subject to change. The 32nd annual Badger State Winter Games are brought to you by these proud sponsors: Auto Select, Kerber Rose, Triggs, UW Stevens Point, and Sunrise Broadcasting.
UWSP students and staff, did you know your UWSP ID gets you a 20% discount on food at Grazzi's? You can also test Grazzi's to 89800. That's GRAZIES to 89800 to receive free offers and other discounts. Grazzi's is open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. at 5327 Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Visit Grazzi'sItalianGrill.com for more information.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon. Our second intermission here. Stevens Point with a 5-1 lead, as trying to think a couple bumps on the road in about a 4 or 5 minute stretch. But I think the Pointers recovered, finished that period very strong.
Oh, absolutely, Tom. Right in the middle half of that second period, Northland scored, tallied at 8:24, and they got a little momentum from it. And then about a minute and a half later, I overheard Coach Krieger say, "Do your job." real loud a couple times and really got his forward group fired up. And I think it was Andrew Poulias had a good shot block, and then off they went. And it tallied another. The Pointers were able to tally a goal in the last minute and a half of the period, and you got that 5-1 lead.
All right, recapping our scoring here. Pointers got on the board. 1:41 of the first period. Nick Gondrowski, his first career goal as a Pointer from David Hill and Justin Daly. At 1:41 of the first period, we were off and running. Ryan Orgel with his third of the year. Assisted by Tristan Conrad and Isaac Moberg at 4:10 of the first. Brandon McReynolds from Colin Raver at 7:06 of period number 1. It was 3-0 Stevens Point. 3:04 into the second period, kept her going. Carter Rue, a Goose on Main power play goal from Tristan Conrad and Zach Zeck. Points in 6 straight games for the Pointers now, made it 4-0. Northland got on the board. The 8:24 mark, Zachary Ruley, assisted by Brandon Holt and Connor Evans, got Northland on the board. A little redirect that Ryan Wagner had zero chance at to the side of the net, able to do it. But Pointers respond then at the 18:22 mark of the second period. A Goose on Main power play goal, first of his career for Harrison Stewart from Colin Raver and Cody Moline. It is 5-1 Stevens Point after 2 periods. 34-4 are the shots on goal in favor of Stevens Point, who, pretty keeping both hands pretty firmly on the wheel here. A good mix of pace and energy from the Pointers here tonight.
Yep, getting the forecheck going and doing a pretty nice job as well. Thomas keeping all the lines rolling for as much as possible they can, and they continue to keep that going. So a good 40 minutes here for the Pointers. You love the energy again. You've seen this 3 games in a row now. You look at Harrison Stewart, that freshman those freshman defensemen.
Nick Gondrowski as well.
Nick Gondrowski got a goal. They're really starting to find themselves here late in the season.
Yep, that they are. All right, other games. River Falls has gotten on the board. 14:21 of the second. Christian Hausinger with a power play goal for the Falcons as they lead 1-0 there. And what was Superior and Stout 2-1 late in the second period?
Yeah, it should be end of the period.
It should be close to the end of the period. Stout on the power play there, as it is. Looks like 21-17 the shots on goal in that game in favor of Stout. So we'll see what the Blue Devils can do with the power play in the second period. Pointer women at Superior through 40 minutes have gotten second period goals from Annika Horman and Nicole Newberger, and they lead UW Superior by a count of 2-1. Trying to get a bye. Of course, the women, Sean, they're going to play a little different format. The men's next week are Monday first round games with the 1 and 2 seeds getting a bye, and then a single game Monday, a single game Wednesday, single game Friday. The women will play, the 4 seed will host the 5 on Monday night. Then they will go to a 2-game plus a mini game semifinal, and then a best 2 out of 3 championship game. And my understanding is they put a proposal together before the season started and said, hey, the women have less teams, so we would like a couple of more games for our team. So they got that approved through. Wow. So they'll play a best 2 out of 3. So interesting. You never know what'll happen there. And as we told you earlier today, the Badger hockey team trying to lock up a Big Ten regular season championship. They beat Michigan State this afternoon 4-0. Michigan is leading Minnesota 3-1. So after 2. So that means if Minnesota would lose that game, a win by the Badgers would get them the regular season title, and more importantly, out of a Sunday game.
Yep, absolutely.
Yes, that'll do it. All right, here, 5-1 Stevens Point, leading Northland College in this regular season finale. Man, that's a 10-game sprint is basically what it's been, and that's exactly how things have gone. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, it is our Pointer Profile. Another senior out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Wes Ashley. That is coming up. Stevens Point with a pair of goals here in the second period. Northland got on the board, but it's Stevens Point with a 5-1 lead after 40 minutes. Back with our Pointer Profile after this timeout. You're listening to Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Sure Tire and Service, get your car done right. Big town savings with a small town smile. State of the art, good, your service keeps you going mile after mile. We're working to earn your trust. You can count on us. Show tire and service. Get your car done right.
Pointers would like to thank U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Visit their location inside the Dreyfus University Center for all your banking needs, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a 24/7 ATM available. UWSP students, you can link your student ID with a U.S. Bank checking account to use at any ATM and to make PIN debit purchases. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point.
Continue with our Pointer hockey coverage on the Pointer Sports Network. Tonight, the Pointers hosting Northland College. It is the regular season finale of the shortened season. And our second intermission tonight, our Pointer profile with the senior defenseman Wes Ashley out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And Wes, when I start off by saying final regular season game of the year here, I know it's been a weird year, but boy, this really has flown by so far, this shortened schedule, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been crazy. The whole year this year's been kind of a roller coaster, but looking back from freshman year to now, like our upperclassmen always told me it goes quick, and I kind of just laughed about it, but here we are. It's my last regular season home game, and it's been a blast, and I'm just trying to soak it in as much as I can.
I can't help but think of, kind of some of the ups and downs you've had since you've been here, and none of them your fault. A really great freshman year cut short with an injury and rehabbing from that. What have you learned out of that whole experience, and had you been through something like that in the past?
That was probably my first real adversity in my life that I had to face, and looking back, I'm kind of glad I had to go through it. Like, I wouldn't wish it upon anyone, but I definitely learned a lot of valuable life lessons that I'll take with me once hockey's done and just continue on through life. And it was tough, but I got through it with the support of my teammates, my family, friends, roommates. So I came out the other side of it and pretty much have the mentality that I can conquer anything that life throws at me.
Yeah, and I think the benefits now, you look at last year, you skated in every game, you've been in the lineup every week this week, and when you get to be an upperclassman, that's really what you shoot for, right?
Yeah, you definitely don't want to miss games as an upperclassman, but I think the role has almost changed as the year goes on. As a senior now, trying to lead by example for the younger guys. So going forward, the program has continued success, and want to kind of groom those freshmen and sophomores. So once my senior class is gone, they can continue the tradition.
My other interview I did today was with Tristan, and you guys have kind of been hand-in-hand running mates here on the D-Corps here. And I was talking to him about, when you look at over the 4 years you've been here, the guys that have been part of your D-Corps, your core from the goal on out, you've been able to, and been lucky to play with some very different and dynamic characters here. Is that a fair assessment of your D group while you've been here?
Absolutely. I think Kriegs does a good job when he recruits, bringing in different pieces that complement each other. Like, I'm by no means a goal scorer, but we have a guy like Steven Qualiata that can put the puck in the back of the net. So I think everyone kind of complements each other, and that's what's made made it dynamic over the last 4 years, just different complementary pieces.
I always like to talk kind of about the path to Stevens Point with the guys that I get to talk to, and you're one, obviously grew up in the Pittsburgh area and went and played junior hockey up in Canada. That I guess would be a significant life-changing event at that age. Talk about that experience of going to play up in the Central Canadian Hockey League.
Yeah, I ended up there kind of by chance. I went to a free agents showcase after my last year of midget and wasn't sure if I would even get any interest. And I went up there for a showcase and I played well, and I had a couple teams interested, and I ended up landing in Pembroke. And I remember the first day I showed up there, I kind of called my parents and was like, where the heck am I? Like, there's nothing up here. And they told me I had to at least give it a shot. And, a couple weeks went by and I absolutely loved it. And I look back, and that was probably one of my favorite hockey experiences thus far, other than playing here.
Yeah, then what got Stevens Point on the radar screen for you to location?
There was a connection with Stephen Beauvais. He played in Pembroke, so my coaches were familiar with Stevens Point, and they kind of linked me up with Coach Brooks. Came down on a visit and verbally committed 2 days after I got back to Pembroke.
Yeah, very. That's always great to hear. And I would have to think, the other big thing that I've talked with guys about is, home to begin with, but, I know your family would get out here once in a while for some games. That, not being able to share with people like that, is that, kind of one of the unfortunate things about this whole thing, that if you would like to have things we'd really like to have back, to be able to share it with fans and family?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the fans and, having family and friends in the stands make things that much better. But at this point, with how things have gone in the world over the last year, any kind of hockey that we got to play this year was just a bonus. And, I'm just trying to soak it in. I know we had a condensed schedule this year, but every game was very important to us. Even though we're not playing for, an NCAA championship, we're playing to win every single game. But on top of that, we're playing to groom those younger guys and groom the guys that have more time in the program left, so that next year, when the time comes, they can compete for a national championship.
Speaking of grooming guys through the program, let's talk for a minute about your roommate, Coach Strong here. He's another guy in a long list of people that have played with the program and then accelerated up through the coaching ranks. What's it been like interacting with him? Because I think, once again, Coach Krieger this time, a guy that really can adapt from playing to coaching, seems to have fit him well.
Yeah, Stronger's been great, and I think he has a close relationship, especially with the guys that he got to play with, like my class. And, sometimes he's a little harder on us, but I think it's in a good sense. He wants the best for us, and he wants to get the most out of us. So we appreciate his feedback, and he is a little more critical on me at times, but I know where he's coming from, and I take everything in stride.
That it is. All right, business management major, you on track to graduate here, all that?
Yep, I'll be done in May. I have one class right now, and then not sure what life after graduation will look like. But
what do you think it might be? Is hockey obviously always going to be part of your life here, but not everybody gets to do that. But if you're going out into the business world, where will we see Wes Ashley in the future?
I kind of hope to get into real estate or real estate investing, but to get there, you have to have money, and I don't have any money right now. So you got to start somewhere, but that's my goal, to hopefully be a real estate investor.
Well, hopefully this interview and being over the World Wide Web will get you connected with a private investor that will stake you and get you going. How's that sound?
Yeah,
no guarantees, but who knows? Lastly, boy, here I get the impression you're a pretty even going guy here and had a lot of fun here. Is that a fair way to put things? That your experience at Stevens Point playing hockey and reaching the highest level and having good success has been well worth it?
Absolutely. This for me was my NHL. I was realistic with my abilities as a hockey player, and I knew the NHL was pretty far off, but this was an incredible 4 years, and I know we only have about a week left, so I'm just trying to soak everything in, because I know once it's gone, I'm going to look back and wish I could go back. So yeah, the past 4 years have been unbelievable. I've made a lot of friends, lifelong friends, and people that I'm going to talk to 20 years down the road and reminisce on the awesome times that we had here.
All right, Wes. Well, congratulations. You always go down as a national champion here among Pointer alumni, so that's always a feather in your cap that not everybody can say. So congratulations, good luck here, and hopefully a run here that is 3 or 4 more games that caps with the WIAC championship.
Thank you.
All right, that's Wes Ashley, the senior out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Stay tuned, more coming up on the Pointer Sports Network.
Snow Pilot is our winter seasonal. This beer has a tremendous body. The malt feels great. What I like is the nuttiness that it gets from the Maris Otter malt. Pistachio just comes through like you wouldn't believe. It's almost dessert-like. This is absolutely a winter beer, and if you ever have a campfire in the middle of winter, this is what you want in your glass. It's just great.
Warm up this winter with a Snow Pilot from Point Brewery.
Your next haircut now has a shortcut. Introducing the Sport Clips Haircuts app. That's right, now the cut you want is just a tap away. Just download the app, check in at your neighborhood Sport Clips, and choose your Guy Smart stylist, and you're done. We'll text you when your stylist is almost ready. Then head to Sport Clips for a championship haircut experience. It's home field advantage for your hair. No appointment needed. Just download the Sport Clips app and check in. And don't forget a beard trim. Sport Clips. You choose the cut, we cut the weight.
All right, back here at Willett Arena. Sean, I still can't believe we have 20 minutes remaining in the regular season here. But
goes fast.
Every game is a blessing, right?
This year, absolutely, Tommy.
Yeah.
It's really made you take a look at everything.
Obviously, some strong words out from UW System President Tommy Thompson here this week. Of the goal is to return to as much of a normal experience as possible next year. We'll see what that means. All right. So, we are set to go here. Stevens Point. 5-1 lead here. Big hit on the far side. Cody Moline gets right back up, and Tristan Conrad coming back. See what kind of energy Northland brings out here, Sean. Raver. Both benches have been fired up all night long. Far corner it goes. Zek reaching for it. And Raver will dig it out just to the side of the net. Comes out high. Hyde with it. He'll send it deep to Zek on the far side. Now Raver. Colin Raver behind the net. Tried to bounce a pass to Zek. Zek. That is intercepted, and back the other way comes Northland. They will flip it. Hyde will glove it down, or tried to, but rolled off of his glove, and now a long outlet pass. This will be a whistle and an icing call with 19:11 to go here in the third.
That face-off will come back down in the Pointers' end. 34-4 shots on goal at the end of 2 periods, so well on pace to get to that 60. Well, not as much on pace to get to 60 as they were last night, or on Wednesday night against Northland, but able to find the back of the net 5 times for the Pointers tonight.
Off the face-off, Northland, long shot that goes wide. And curled around. Moline with a nifty job to step around to check there. Northland will send it back in, and Moline with it. Back the other way, 2-on-1 with Raver. A pass back behind him. Moline will gather it in. He'll go. Hyde with a shot, and Kerr sliding across to make the save. Very nifty little vision there by Cody Moline, and Sam Hyde running big time.
Yeah, Sam Hyde jumps the play, noticing a 2-on-1 for the Pointers. Got a little fouled up right at the offensive blue line. And a nice little pass from Moline to Hyde. Got a great shot on goal. Kerr with a good save.
Face off to the right side of Chris Kerr. Carter Rue, Orgel with a shot. That gets blocked. Glove down there by Woodliff. Center ice, Gunrowski. To the red line on the near side, will send it in. Carter Rue flipping it around. Now Gunrowski with it. He'll send a head-hunting shot that
Kerr never saw it.
Kerr never saw it. It just missed Isaac Moberg up high. Carter Rue with it now. He'll flip it back out high. Harrison Stewart with this shot. Moberg spun around in front of the net.
Good
Boy, Isaac Moberg not afraid to go to the front of the net either.
Nice job of Moberg to go to the net, get in front of Kerr. Kerr with a good glove saves, melts it down, gets an offensive zone face-off here for the Pointers. And that freshman line comes out. They've been very good tonight. Poulius, Hill, and Daly. With freshmen Gunrowski and Stewart on the back end.
Yep. All right, Stewart had it poked around him, and a nice play there by Zachary Ruley, the goal scorer here for Northland. He'll try to go back to the front again, but Gunrowski played that one off nicely. Now a long shot coming through. That hit Justin Daly. I'll get it. 3rd time's a charm. Justin Daly. Poulius forces it in. He's been given a rough ride a couple times here tonight. Justin Daly reaching for it, out of his reach, and around it comes. Ashley plays it with a high stick, but he got there first to play the puck. But it goes up and out of play, unfortunately. It's a pretty heads-up play by the Silver Fox, Wes Ashley.
Oh, boy.
Had a good chat with him this afternoon via Zoom. And usually good for about 2 or 3 snaps a week from Coach Strong of how he scares Wes. I feel bad for the guy.
Could be walking on eggshells in that house.
McReynolds. That's my other one. Been doing some interview with some of the women's players, and they have a house of 11. That has been some interesting tales. Theraldson chips it around. One thing I noticed today, now Theraldson with it. Now nifty play as he's going down in the play. Kellen Theraldson of Wausau West. 10 years ago today, the Wausau West Warriors won their state hockey championship.
Oh my goodness.
Beating Middleton. And Petrusky gets a rise out of his own bench, as now it's Tice rifling up a shot. Save made by Kerr. Rebound back to Tice. He'll chop it toward the front of the net again, and McReynolds reaching for it. Conrad sends it right back in again. 16:50 to go here in the third. Aromatario for Stevens Point. Cross ice to Conrad. Back on the near side. And here's Cody Moline coming in. Moline dumps Raver with a rifle off the helmet of Kerr. And the rebound out high, held in by Stevens Point. Tried to come back to Raver on the near side. He'll go back to Moline in the near corner. Moline now will try to chase it down to the far corner. Nikitin after it. Couldn't get it. Out high. Aromatario coming in. Shot to goal! Nick Aromatario with his first goal as a Pointer. 16:20 to go. It's 6-1, and boy, did he laser beam that one.
Yeah, Kerr had no chances. Aromatario took 2 steps in, right down Wisconsin Avenue. Big wrist shot from him. Good. Give the Pointers some good credit. Winning a couple 50-50 battles behind the net to get the puck up to the freshman defenseman who nails it home. It's his first as a Pointer, and the Pointers are up 6-1.
All right, so Carter Rue will take the face off. Nikitin pulls it back. Long outlet pass ahead for Woodliff is read nicely there by Harrison Stewart. Pointers chop it out on the far side. It is Connor Evans back with it. Evans in. Now it is Ryan Wagner that cuts it off. And Orgel held up on the far side. Long shot through. Wagner never saw that one, and it went wide to the near corner. Now gloved down by Gunrowski on the near side. Northland able to work it free. Pretty nifty job there by Carter Rue to prevent a scoring chance. Ryan Orgel fires it up the far boards, and here's a turnover, but Northland kind of asleep at the wheel there, and that allowed Ryan Orgel to repossess the puck. He'll come through the neutral zone, now flip a backhander in deep. Kerr will get down and cover this one up. 15:25 to go here in the third. 6-1 is the Stevens Point lead.
So it's a Aromatario from Moline at 3:40 of the third period that gives the Pointers a 6-1 lead. Been close eyes on the game in River Falls. It's the Falcons as they start up the third period here in just a moment. Up on Eau Claire.
1-0.
Assume if the Falcons win, they'll be the number 1 seed in the playoffs.
So.
That's my assumption. Who knows?
Stevens Point, River Falls, and Eau Claire would all be tied with 11 points. But, again, not everybody's played the full complement of games. And now a shot whistled wide. One thing I was talking to Brad Duckworth about, it's hard to say because winning percentage is hard to do because not everybody's played everybody.
Right.
You know? Or at least some context of that. Ashley fires a shot, pad save, backhander is pushed wide by Poulias. Poulias now behind the net, bad angle shot, fought aside by Kerr, and cleared out. Ide will get it. Ide shoves it back ahead on the far side to Poulias. He'll gather it in, flip it back to Ashley. Ahead it goes. Here comes Northland, back the other way. McKay tried to get around on the near side, force a turnover. Long outlet pass ahead for Poulias. Will be an icing call here with 14:28 to go. Here in the third period.
Well, the Yellow Jackets have added another goal, Tommy, in Menominee. They lead 3-1.
All right.
Over the Blue Devils, they're looking for a sweep.
Superior win, a point win, and a River Falls win would be total Blenderville.
What did you
thing tomorrow?
Hey, text me on Thursday morning. Gave me the updated thoughts. And
I was thinking that winning percentage probably would drive a lot of. I came with like 17 different scenarios. Who knows what they'll do? So.
And you were like, I don't have the mental capacity to start looking at tiebreakers at this point.
Far corner it goes. Oh, big cross check here over the top.
Watch out
Poulias here, and Poulias cross checked him back. That's the last thing you want here, Sean. Is any fisticuffs here? Is
under the
Poulias had his helmet ripped off.
The cross check unstrapped his bubble.
He gave a pretty good one back,
and then he gave one back, and he got under the skin of the freshman. You like that stand-up play, but the last thing you want to do with a short forward bench is to get into anything silly. So it'll be Poulias going to the box, you would assume that.
And I think it's also Cole Kirkup that will go.
Yep. We'll go to the box, and we'll see what comes out here.
We'll see. Sean, the other thing is, it is the athletic directors that is on the seating meeting tomorrow, not the coaches. was it the coaches? They'd be there for about a week probably.
Yeah, probably.
Trying to sort it out. So that will be interesting to see how that, again, I believe it's 10 o'clock tomorrow is when they'll work things out. So conversation here between Sean Hauser and Travis Alberg. And it wouldn't surprise me here, Sean, to see each of these guys get a 5 for cross-checking.
And then a good night.
Perhaps a misconduct. And then the other question becomes, with the helmet ripped off, face masking is an automatic 5.
Right.
So, could you get the double major scenario?
Why not?
Don't see that very often.
No.
We'll see.
No.
14:04 to go here in the third. So, again, I just think, while we have the stoppage here, Sean, I can't remember, going into your last game here really not knowing, you just got to win and then see what happens. But,
right.
I feel bad that we can't explain what we think more will happen, but, you could make legitimate arguments for
all of them, all the scenarios,
yeah. So. Coach Krieger.
Coach Krieger says,
get going and get out of here.
Let's get this game over.
Get her done. I think the one thing, the huge thing that hinges here, Sean, is, if you're Stevens Point, there's no chance you can be the 1 seed.
No.
That 2 seed is vital because you get a bye and a home game.
Yes.
That is a best case scenario, I think, with what you have.
Right. 100%. No, the Pointers are going to get a power play out of this here, Tom.
All right.
Kirkup getting the extra 2. And the Northland bench doesn't like it.
So
they're going to give, I think you hit it on the head, Tommy, maybe 5s aside, and then Kirkup got an extra 2, perhaps. I'll listen in.
We shall see, and I think Stevens Point is going to get a Goose on Main power play out of this. When they get all of this stuff sorted out here. So we will see. Or maybe a 5 and a 10 to just get them out of here, perhaps. We'll see. So Poulias going off. And we will see. All right, but what they have up on the scoreboard is an extra 2 to Cole Kirkup. So it's a Goose on Main power play. Call to book your Gazebo experience. He's going off too. Igloo-style cocktails and dining for up to 6. Call Goose at 715-344-3200 for more information. So, Sean, how about this? Nicole Newberger with a power play goal in the third period here for Stevens Point. On the women's side, they lead Superior 3-1. And again, they're trying to get out of the Monday game, but their reward then would be a 2-game set with either River Falls or Eau Claire, who they have struggled mightily against both those teams. 14:04 to go here in the third, and I think we've got everything close to sorted out here. So we'll see. Yep, Andrew Poulias. 5-minute major for roughing and a game misconduct is what I believe I've seen, and I think the same thing for Cole Kirkup. So those two wipe each other out, and it looks like a third one. Kirkup gets the original for cross-checking. So there you go. Goose on Main power play for the Pointers. Orgel almost turned it over and had to come back out and get Conrad, far side, coming back. I don't want to get too loose here as you're firmly in control of this. Tristan Conrad puts the brakes on, feeds it now to Orgel in the far side. Orgel back to McReynolds, back for Orgel in the far corner to McReynolds. He'll go behind the net to Zek, bounced over his stick into the near corner. Northland will try to clear it out, but Orgel got a jam on that and held it in. Rimmed around. Oh, what a job by McReynolds to hold it in. He'll send it back deep to Orgel in the far corner. Ryan Orgel has a goal here tonight. Conrad to Zek on the near side. Zek coming. He'll feed it back to the middle. Went back door to McReynolds. Couldn't handle it. Now back out high to Conrad. Near side, Zek with a one-timer. Kerr with a save. Rebound on the near side here. 13:15 to go in the third. 1:10 remaining in the Goose on Main power play here for the Pointers as Northland sends the puck the length of the ice. Stevens Point going to change a couple of fellows. And they'll go long outlet pass ahead to Orgel. He'll leave it to Raver. Full head of steam in on the right wing. Power move to the net. Coming in. Jammed off. Couldn't get the shot. And it's Wes Ashley near side. Out high to Aromatario back. Ashley gulfs it. That goes wide. Daly lets it go. Aromatario a backhander up. Behind the net. Raver shoves a player down. And here comes Aromatario with a shot. Kerr with a save and hangs on. 35 seconds remaining. And I'm going to say, Sean, if you want to build a guy that you want to be a power forward, Colin Raver is a pretty good frame for that.
Yes. Yep, you bet it is, Tommy. So everything matches up, Tom, with the two players here, except for an extra 2 minutes.
Yep. So the original cross-check and then a 5-minute major for roughing to each of them.
Right.
And a misconduct.
And then the extra 2.
Yep. So Aromatario holds it in, glove down by Raver. Aromatario again. Now Northland will get it and send it down again. If you're Tyler Krieger, this clock can't wind down quick enough. Or maybe it's Coach McKellar. That's who it can't go down quick enough. All right, here is Moline speeding in, coming in, out high to Aromatario. He'll go back, feed it up. Raver to the side of the net, waiting for it. He'll get it. Nifty little move here, trying to feed Daly with it. Raver will get it now. He'll cut back to even strength. Near side, Raver. And Northland will dig it out here. Nifty job here. Cameron Coutre back the other way. And they miss a pass to Laurier with a long shot. Boy, Ryan Wagner with a save. And Sean Hauser giving a rough ride in the far corner of the referee. Big smile as he gets up. There's a shot block there. Back the other way. 11:42 to go. Aromatario back the other way. Dangles through. He'll drop it in. Now centers it back. Shot off there. Isaac Moberg with a shot. Save made by Kerr, and he'll hang on.
Yeah, freshman feeling it. Aromatario's just scoring the Pointers' 6th goal of the night.
Sean, shots on goal are 44-5.
Unreal.
If you're curious,
which I am,
the record for fewest shots on goal given up, 7.
Okay.
A couple of years ago against Aurora. In 2016. And 7 to St. Norbert in the world famous 21-1 game. Todd Treader, the linesman, had many points in it.
I was going to say.
He and Paul Caulfield had a field day. Yep. Now here's Tice wide open in front, fanned on it. Tried to set him up. 11:05 to go. Now Petrusky runs into Harrison Stewart, and Northland back the other way, trying to walk around. Gonrowski coming in, poke check by Ryan Wagner, and it's a 2-on-1 back the other way. Here's Harrison Stewart with Petrusky. Stewart coming in around a stick, Wades feeds, out of the reach of Petrusky, and to the far boards it goes. And out high, it's Woodliff with it. They'll drag it along, and it is Ty Brown bringing it into the near side. Wonder's a little slow on the change there. Sam Ide will rush through this time now. Ide coming in. He'll come, backhands it ahead. Zach with a beautiful little backhanded deke. Kerr turned that one aside, and the rebound cleared out. Long outlet pass ahead in the left wing to Zach Ruley. Ruley in the far corner. Ide will turn him aside. Sam Ide's played some nice minutes here tonight for Stevens Point in his second game. Zach here on the near side. And centering pass for McReynolds out of his reach. Ruley will bring it in, far side around Theraldson. Theraldson, nice recovery, and then got tied up and gave a licking as they went into the end board. Got it free to Tristan Conrad. Now Theraldson battling for it behind the net. Conrad tripped up on the play. Players all over the place. Stevens Point will finally get it. Zach will, I guess, restore order, for lack of a better term. Long outlet pass ahead. Hill the first to get there, so no icing. He'll leave it in the far corner. Isaac Moberg reaching for it. He'll try to poke it free. And Northland able to get it in the far corner. Zach Ross around. Long outlet pass ahead. This will be a whistle and an icing call against Northland. 9:28 to go here in the third.
Back and forth we go. The Pointers, all systems go tonight, able to find the back of the net 6 times.
right, looks like River Falls still a 1-0 lead over Eau Claire. River Falls women beating Eau Claire 4-1 as well. Shot fired, Kerr with a save. Poked out. Harris and Stewart back to get it. Still 3-1 Superior, huh?
Correct, sir.
I got no idea how this seating is going to go down. None. Now Orgel, backhander in. Carter Rue will give chase. Northland, near side Orgel. Beautiful forecheck here by Raver to free it up. Carter Rue will try to feed it ahead. Gunrowski coming in. Now it's Orgel. Orgel, far side. He'll get it back. Goes behind the net. He just keeps on ticking. Wraparound shot. Kerr with a save. Rebound pushed out. Gunrowski back to get it. Cross ice to Harris and Stewart. Boy, those two got a lot of miles ahead of them back on the blue line for Stevens Point here, huh?
Like that
8:35 to go, really do. Aromatario ahead, and we'll get a whistle and an icing call, I think. No, now they leave it open wide in front. Kerr has to dive out to poke check it away, as I think everybody thought they were going to blow it dead, but they kept her going. 8:20 to go here in the period. Tristan Conrad. Near side, Raver throws it to the back door. McReynolds with a shot. Rebound. Shot smothered there by Moline. Now it's Aromatario will turn. Aromatario feeds it near side to Raver. Raver back to Aromatario to Tristan Conrad. Long shot. Hit a body through. Moline jams at a rebound. Nothing there. And Aspro able to get it and clear it back out. Aromatario back to get it. 7:55 to go here in the third. It's 6-1 Stevens Point. Up the near boards. Raver. Moline, Aromatario with a shoulder on Holtz, who then a little stick work for good measure on the way out of into the zone, and another big collision there on the far side. And it is Justin Daly with it. Daly ahead, and Daly sends it in deep, poked at there by Hill. Hill to the far side, Daly to the front of the net, now cuts off to the near side. Zek reaching for it. So Zek out here at the moment. Of course, with Poulius out, we're going to have to juggle the forward lines here for the remainder. And to the near corner, slides out. Kellen Theraldson sends it out. Pointers were offside, so that allows Jake Lamberty. Got a few names for Northland here we haven't seen all game here. Lamberty out there. He and Hill collide. Here's Hill back the other way. 3-on-2 developing. Hill feeds it back toward the middle. Lumberjack got a stick on it to veer it back. Not quite out of the zone. Now it comes out. Ashley swings it to Harrison Stewart. Ashley was ready to head in there, and Stewart had to pull off and keep it onside. Petrusky fanned on a dump attempt here, and then on a second effort gets it in. Behind the net it goes. Around far side, Stewart holds it in again. Now he comes to Jake Tice. Tice bouncing puck there. Stewart in to help out. He'll keep it up, pokes it ahead. Petrusky circles far face-off circle. Looks to center. Comes back through. Moberg get his stick lifted. He'll redirect it to the near corner. Behind the net it goes. Moberg will be the first to get there in the far corner. Out high to Stewart. Sends it back, but right to the stick that time of Marshall Nikitin. Nikitin back the other way. Brown poked it free. And here comes Stevens Point. Tice, left wing. He'll charge in the zone with some speed. Tice centering it back. Petrusky with a shot hit the post. He beat Kerr, the far side glove, but it clinged off the post. 6 minutes to go here in the third. Aromatario feeds it ahead. Petrusky waiting for it. 5:55 to go here. Here's Stevens Point again. Carter Rue ahead for McReynolds. Oh, what a pass, and McReynolds just missed it. Kind of slid under a defender. I think he lost sight of it. Conrad coming point blank. Orgel with a backhander. Kerr comes out, saves. Hills hang on.
Yep, face off again deep in the zone for the Pointers offense as keep moving through this third period. 15-1 shots on goal here in the third.
Wow. Looking up there, looks to be about 5.5 to go in Superior. Pointer women still lead 3-1. Orgel back to Aromatario, behind the net to McReynolds. Now to Orgel, side of the net. They'll play a two-man game there. Lumberjacks poke that away, so Carter Rue after it now. Turnover coming. McReynolds with a shot. Kerr with a save. And I tell you what, Sean, Chris Kerr, positionally, is pretty solid.
He's a good little goaltender. Yep. Again, made 58 saves on Wednesday night. He's got a ton.
A battler.
Just battles in the net.
Kerr, a freshman out of St. Albert, Alberta. Drumheller and the Alberta Junior Hockey League, which I think is up there with, was it Okotoks, where Alex Crom played?
Yes.
A couple of others. Now near side, Carter Rue got bumped. I think tried to draw a call there. Orgel cycling with it. Off the near wall for Aromatario. Tried to feather a pass up to Rue. That didn't get through. Tristan Conrad with it now, and Shaver chops the stick out of Carter Rue's hands. And we are under 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Ashley waiting for it. He'll pull back. And it is Moline, a centering pass broken up. Charlton. Wagner will come out and feed it to Ide, and he'll go quickly back on the near side to Wes Ashley, who gets it out. Now it's Colin Raver getting possession of it. He's bumped from behind, but kept it out of the zone, got it to Moline. And then Raver quickly back to his feet, gets a pass just out of his reach. But it comes right to him, and a blast that Kerr took off the midsection.
Ouch.
Ouch. That'll leave a mark. Big hit here by Wes Ashley on the near side. That freed the puck up. McCaig back through to the middle. Ashley again here on the near side. We'll get it deep in. 4 minutes to go here. Kerr wheeling with it with a backhander. Turned it over. And Northland able to get it back. Far side, Justin Daly. Daly. Back on the near side. Was it Josh Daly was with Evan Dixon in that 2016 championship class, right?
Yep.
Now glove down. Here comes Isaac Moberg with a head of steam. He'll come back off the shoulder. Played with a high stick, and Kerr down to cover it up. And boy, a stick up high on
Daly.
Is that Daly? Is he all right?
Looks like he's
to be
getting
okay.
Up. Yeah. Drew Graves in that cross as well.
Absolutely. Played with a high stick, so they'll bring the puck back to center ice, or no, back in the Stevens
go all
Point
the way
end.
back down to the other end.
3:36 to go here, 6-1.
The Yellow Jackets have added another goal, Tommy and Menominee. They lead
4-1, so
4-1, and
so with a win, they will go to 5-3-0. Stevens Point will be 5-3-1. The general consensus is we want to avoid going to winning percentage. All right, here's Moberg. Near side, Daly. Into the near corner. Now walking free, coming in. Shot. Oh, just missed by Harrison Stewart. What a prime chance that was. Gunarowski. Oh, did not hold it in.
No.
Nice effort.
They're going to
came out.
Intentional offsides too, Tom.
Yep.
Okay, so face off will come back down.
Boy, looks like a lot of time still at River Falls, right?
Yes.
Oh, no. 6:48 to go there, right?
About 7-8 minutes left in the game, Tom.
Yep. All right, we'll keep an eye on that. Looks like River Falls is going to hammer Eau Claire on the women's side. They've got a nice little rivalry going between those two schools. Long outlet pass ahead. Jake Tice, I don't think was expecting it to get to him, and it did. Side of the net, backhander, that goes wide. 2:58 to go here in the third. And near side, Northland will get it, dump it back in again. Shots now 53-5. McReynolds near side. And we just want to get out of here. Things getting a little chippy.
Yep.
And Raver, far side, long outlet pass here by Northland. Wes Ashley back to cover. They'll wave off the icing call. Poked it up ahead. Here's a turnover. Northland will kick it down in the far corner. Theraldson after it. And scrum in the far corner. Wes Ashley throwing his body around, and then took a shot back there by Kenny Stiles. Theraldson flips it. Orgel in the near side will bring it out. 2 minutes to go here. Stevens Point a 6-1 lead. Kerr will glove that one down. 2:02 to go here. 6-1 Stevens Point.
Yep. Very good effort for the Pointers here tonight, Tommy, as a good 60 minutes of hockey. He played very well defensively and he found the back of the net 6 times. Goals by Gunarowski, Orgel, McReynolds, Carter Rue, Harrison Stewart, and Materio.
All right, Carter Rue into the near corner. Gonrowski chopped at it. Bouncing puck here. Plucked away. Rue with Raver and Orgel. Rue coming, looks, defender sliding down nicely. Now to Raver, jam shot, side of the net, off the side of the net. Boy, that's a nice defensive play there. Carter Rue gets it back again. Rue, near side, throws it up. Raver with it again. Minute and a half to go. Well, you wanted to finish strong here, and this is a pretty strong statement here with the Pointers. Near side, turnover again. Orgel shot. Kerr with another save.
Nice save by Kerr, being aggressive, getting out to the top of the paint. Forcing that shot on Orgel right into the midsection and get a face-off deep in the Pointer offensive end.
Boy. Chris Kerr, the proverbial octopus in a broom closet here.
All week.
58 saves on Wednesday. Hyde with a nice job to hold the zone and send it deep. Bounces deep. Pointer women are in the final minute here, Sean, with a 3-1 lead, so looks like they may get a third place finish here. Hyde holds it in the blue line again. Pointers have made life very difficult for Northland here with the forecheck. Now it comes down here. Zach coming. With a minute to go. They will spin it deep. Behind the net, look to center. Northland will get it. 50 seconds to go. Down the length of the ice. Whistle and an icing call. 44.5 seconds to go. So, Sean, we could be back here Monday.
Don't know. This could be our last game.
Could be our last game. You never know. We will see. Best case scenario for the Pointers is a hop up to the 2 seed, which again would get you a bye on a Monday and host a game on Wednesday. Otherwise, third will play 6, 4 plays 5. All right, here's Northland. They'll get another puck deep. Hyde with it, plays it back out, turned it over. Holt feeds it near side. Back the other way they go. Shot off the side of the net. And on the near side, here's Holt with it again, near corner. Don't think they'll give him a shot on goal there, Sean. And 18 seconds ticking away here. Now bounces back. Northland will get it. They'll turn fire shot right in front. Shot. Wagner with a save and hangs on. And boy, Ryan Wagner, was it an overtime? Stopped a breakaway?
He did.
Right?
He did in
on
overtime.
Wednesday night?
Yes, clear-cut breakaway from the center line. Stoned him. Then made the second save because the rebound went right back to the Lumberjacks' stick. It had made 2 saves in overtime. That 3-on-3 was wild, Tommy. I think
and a power play?
Yeah, and a power play to boot.
Now poke free to the far side. He'll go to the far corner. 7 seconds remaining, and Brandon McReynolds will drag it in. The Pointers going to finish the regular season with a win. And Sean, I believe if the stats hold correctly, they will set a school record for fewest shots on goal allowed in a game, as Northland only able to generate 6 shots on goal here tonight.
Good effort by the Pointers. They picked up where they left off on Wednesday. Difference was they were able to solve Chris Kerr a few times and get a good offensive effort tallying 6 times here tonight for the Pointers.
We shall see. 6-1 is your final. We'll take a break. Come back here from Coach Krieger. And we'll get you back for a recap as well. Stevens Point beats Northland 6-1. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
After the game or anytime, head into Goose on Main, downtown Stevens Point. Goose has 38 beers on tap. That's right, 38, including all of your favorites. An awesome selection of microbrews and craft beers featuring some of the finest beers brewed right here in Wisconsin. If you're hungry, you'll find out firsthand why Goose was voted the best burger and best fish fry in Portage County. Before or after Pointers hockey or anytime, stop into Goose on Main, just minutes away on Main Street, downtown Stevens Point.
Your next haircut now has a shortcut. Introducing the Sport Clips Haircuts app. That's right, now the cut you want is just a tap away. Just download the app, check in at your neighborhood Sport Clips, and choose your Guy Smart stylist, and you're done. We'll text you when your stylist is almost ready. Then head to Sport Clips for a championship haircut experience. It's home field advantage for your hair. No appointment needed. Just download the Sport Clips app and check in. And don't forget a beard trim. Sport Clips. You choose the cut, we cut the weight.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon, joined by Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. Pointers beat Northland in the regular season finale here 6-1. And tell you what, Coach, you charge you guys to come out here with some speed, some skill, some physical play here. I thought your fellas really, from the get-go, really got it going in the direction you wanted here tonight, right?
We wanted to, repeat the same performance we had on Wednesday and just execute a little bit more, but we had to be committed to the details that got us there and got us to 60 shots, and we did. It was a great team effort. We had some injuries, Fader going out and Quake still being out. We had some other guys step up. We didn't do a senior night, but we had a lot of seniors, 5 seniors in the lineup or 6 in the lineup that really stepped up and, really just to help the transition with these younger guys. Just setting the tone of what Pointer hockey is. It's a big team effort there.
I think the other thing, too, is it's a fine line between finishing and having success and not, right?
Yeah.
I know you like to talk about that 5% to finish. I thought your guys really, did that well here.
Yeah, we talked, the game Wednesday, we probably win it 95% of the time, but everybody who succeeds in life, and the reason that we're successful as individuals and as a group, as a championship team, is because we're willing to do the 5% more that others aren't willing to do. And we haven't done that consistently day-to-day basis, and it caught us Wednesday. I don't believe in luck or bounces in games. I think you earn those things, and I think we earned it tonight. It was a little bit of a test to come out and just stick with the game plan, and it worked.
We talk a little bit about your freshman defensemen, 3 of them getting goals tonight. You really kind of like those pairs coming together here as the season's worn on.
Yeah, Gronk and Harry have been lights out since the start. They've only gotten better. Those 2 are just sponges. They're staying late, asking questions, watching video on their own. They're hungry, and there's a reason why they've taken steps. Romo has been playing well. Started off a little bit, bad game first one, got out, and had to work his way back in, and he's gotten in. And you can see exuberating confidence the last couple of games when he got in, and Sam Aid being there too. I thought he played very, very well the last 2 games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Him coming on late, he brings another. He's a big kid, but he can move.
Yeah, he's got skill. He's got some skill there, and he was the last D to go in, but it's just the way it happened there, and he didn't play hockey. He got hurt last year, so it was a little bit of transition for him, but the last 4 or 5 days of him has just been a different player. We just got a different attitude, different mindset come to the rink, and he's going to be very good for us.
School record here tonight for least shots on goal, 6. So rewrite the record. Some of those records from those early teams in the late 80s, early 90s are hard to eclipse, but I tell you what, a defensive effort here, you really made life miserable for them, in their breakout and transition.
Yeah, it was a defensive effort by our forecheck and by the offense, by the puck possession, hounded them, so when they got the puck, they didn't have any life. They just want to get to the red, dumping in and change, and it was good for us. We've had an up and down, back and forth year. It's been an odd year in a lot of ways, but I think we've built to this success, and it's just a good message for all the guys individually. When you get in the lineup, now you've done your job to get there. It's even harder to keep it, and as a success as a group, there is no end. The end is never the end. There's always a new challenge. There's a new test we can conquer. But I really think this team is set up to make a run and win a WIAC. That's our goal.
Yeah, and I tell you the other kind of strange thing here is you may be back here Monday, you might not. Just wake up tomorrow, find out, and go from there, right?
Yeah, we don't care. So the guys for the game, I could really care less what the standings look like, or I don't know what they are in this scenario. Nobody knows what's going to happen, so we control, and play everybody put in front of us and take care of our own business.
All right, Coach, thanks. Appreciate it. All right, Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. We'll take one more quick break, come back with a recap. Stevens Point wins at 6-1 here on the Pointers Sports Network.
TDS Fiber, the future of internet, TV, and phone service, is expanding to more communities. Register now at tdsfiber.com/radio. Enjoy internet speeds up to 1 gig at your home or business. That's 10 times faster than 100 meg from cable. Plus, change the way you watch TV with our whole home DVR. Can't get that with cable. Powerful internet, premium services. Go to tdsfiber.com/radio to register, learn about bonus offers, and more. TDS Fiber available in certain areas. See website for details.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, our final segment here, as a couple things we can tell you. Pointer women get a pair of goals from Nicole Newberger. They beat Superior 3-1, so they should hop up to the 3 seed and avoid the Monday play-in game for them. So they will get a 2-game at either Eau Claire or River Falls, depending on how that shakes out. The River Falls women did beat Eau Claire 5-1, so River Falls is 6-1, Eau Claire is 6-1-1. So they'll have the same discussions on the seating on the women's side. I think from there, Stevens Point would be 3, Superior 4, Northland 5. It's a matter of who will get that there. Superior has beaten Stout 4-1, and Eau Claire and River Falls are in, a minute 30 to go, and it looks like Eau Claire is short-handed and down 1-0. Is that correct?
They have the power play.
Oh, they have the power play.
Yep.
So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
you're
Eau Claire.
right.
Yep. Eau Claire's a man down here late. So, well, you could. I don't know. I'm going to guess here. River wins this game. Is it River 1, Stevens Point 2, Eau Claire 3? It could be. You never know. Without, and now River Falls has just scored. So River Falls is up 2-0 here with a minute to go. So we shall see how that shakes out. But again, they'll go in with, the normal thing would be, in a normal year, it would be head-to-head, then conference wins, and then getting into goal differential. So, the things the Pointers don't have working for them is goal differential against either River Falls or Eau Claire,
right?
Because of the games that were here at Willett Arena, and,
right?
And then winning percentage, Superior hops in there to be difficult as well. So we shall see. All right, quickly recapping the scoring in this one. Pointers got on the board early in the first period. As it was, Nick Gonrowski from David Hill and Justin Daly at 1:41. Ryan Orgel at 4:10 of the second period from Tristan Conrad and Isaac Moberg made it 2-0. Brandon McReynolds from Colin Raver at 7:06, 3-0. Stevens Point after 1. Carter Rue on the Goose on Main power play from Tristan Conrad and Zach Zeck at 3:04 of the second. Northland got on the board. Zachary Ruley from Brandon Holt and Connor Evans, 4-1 there. Stevens Point, I thought a big goal late in the second period, 18:22. Things kind of had gone back. We heard Coach Krieger give the do your job speech, and Harrison Stewart on the power play. His first as a Pointer from Colin Raver and Brandon McReynolds made it 5-1 after 2. And then Nick Aromatario, his first as a Pointer from Cody Moline at 3:40 of the third period. 6-1 is your final score. Shots on goal. Stevens Point with 55 shots on goal here tonight and a school record 6 shots on goal against. Again, the previous record was 7. St. Norbert in 1991 and Aurora in 2016. So we will do that. And I just thought a nice effort by the Pointers to finish strong here tonight. And you'll roll your dice next week.
Yeah, see what happens. We might be here Monday night for a game. Otherwise, they may be on the road on Tuesday. They may be here on Tuesday. We'll figure it out tomorrow morning.
Visit the UWSP Athletics website. They should know sometime midday tomorrow, noon. I think it's at 10 o'clock.
Sure.
So who knows it, but should know somewhere around there. If it's here Wednesday, maybe if it's on the road, we will talk about doing something remotely or figure something out. Who knows? But we'll get you the details from the UWSP Athletics website. Follow them on Twitter, all that fun stuff, and get you the details on that as soon as we know it, and hopefully back with you for something Wednesday.
I hope so.
Or Monday, or whatever it is. Who knows? Well, I think if there's a Monday game, it'll be here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll see. All right, that's going to do it here from Willett Arena. Sean, well, we hope we're back.
I hope so.
I think we would be.
I think
one way or another, we'll have something.
Yeah, we'll come. We'll piece something together.
We'll piece something together if we can. It's been a lot of fun here. Stevens Point, 6-1 is your final score here tonight as they beat Northland and finish the season here at 5-3-1. Northland 0-7-1. They will be on the road at whoever the 3 seed is on Monday. That's known for sure. That's going to do it here from Willett Arena. Thanks for joining us. I'll be back with you for the playoffs next week. For Sean McMahon, I'm Tom Weaver. Thanks for listening to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. It's time for UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Follow the Pointers all season long as they battle in the Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. You've been listening to UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Marshfield Clinic Health System, Skyward, Century Insurance and Century World, U.S. Bank, Team Sherrill Companies, Subway, Papa John's, the Badger State Games, Wisconsin Army National Guard, also by Grazzi's Italian Grill, Coca-Cola, BSN Sports and Under Armour, TDS Fiber, Sport Clips, Stevens Point Brewery, Goose on Main, and Ascension. This broadcast is an exclusive presentation of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Join us again for Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.